and welcome to this special Aldrich Academy Halloween one-shot presented by us. Is it working? Is it working?
Us.
I'm sorry. Are we good? Okay. I'm Izzy, and I will be your headmaster this evening. We have some guest stars with us tonight. Please welcome returning guest star Rowan and our, I guess for Thembos and Dragons rookie, Carly.
Hey.
Thank you for being here with us. And you might die. For our usual announcements, we'll start with thanking our favorite Goose Mackie, who you're not here, but your incredible work is always with us, and we love you. We hope we'll get back to playing with Ruben shortly. I miss Ruben. I miss Dorian. I miss everyone.
Yeah, I miss Shay.
We'd also like to thank Carly for our tiles. Carly adapted the logo and created by Mackie into these beautiful tiles. Thank you, Carly.
Hey, thanks, Carly.
Yeah.
We'd also like to thank Sam, our background. Please tell me there's sound. Okay, we're good. Our background artist for allowing us to turn your beautiful backgrounds into the Aldrich Academy overlay. And lastly, we'd like to thank Shay and PQ for the beautiful battle maps that we will probably be using as Strom and Rosewolf here murder the party. You can find all of our artists' Twitter links and everything like that in the chat. And lastly, we'd like to thank each of you because you're all awesome. You're our followers and subscribers. You take time to come out here and hang out with us, and it'll be a lot of fun. And now Squid for the one donation tier.
Woo! Tonight we're going to have a very special donation tier. So for the regular $3 or 300 bits, you can still grant an inspiration. That's a D6 to a player's rolls, to any of their rolls, mind you.
Any roll. That's his attack for healing if you want to heal, or if you just want to add it, you just throw that die there.
You got a D6 to drop in there. However, for every $5 spent, a new monster will be added to the combat. I'm assuming $5 or 500 bits.
And it's not even to the combat, it's just to the map, so we'll see how many end up being there.
There's already 800 donated, so that's one monster, plus I'm gonna go cry.
So, is everyone excited for this Halloween one-shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited to die.
Everything was added for healing.
That's the thing. It's added for both.
It's for both.
It's added for whatever. No matter what, it will. If $5 shows up, that's just one more creature, just one more.
This information will also be in the chat below.
Yep. Can we do a count of how many extra monsters are being added? Okay, this is going well. Can we? Is there a way we can do a count?
Yeah,
I would love to do a count.
I'm currently keeping count. I'll figure out how to add something.
Is there like a tab we could add to the screen to show how many monsters have been added?
Yes, give me 1 second. I'll figure that out.
And you know what? If you subscribe as well, we'll also add another monster to the tally.
Oh no!
What?
That includes gift subscriptions. So, we'll see what happens.
This is
We will
dangerous.
see what happens.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, anyways, let's get into this. Oh, that's me. Take that.
Oh, hey, thanks for the gift sub.
The year is 2222 RH, or recorded history. The continent of Noxulus, while historically mired in conflict with creatures known as harbingers, has entered its second decade of peace, known locally as a lull. At the continent's center, this may sound familiar, stands the capital city of Strom. With miles of impenetrable walls surrounding her, Strom has proven herself to be the shining beacon of human ingenuity. With the cool weather encroaching and the Harvest Festival only 2 days away, we fittingly begin our story in the gardens of Stromhaven Academy. With the sun beginning to set, a single person, mingles amongst the crops. Ives? Yes. Can you describe your character, please?
Sure, I got a lot of bleeps and bloops going on in my ears
Oh,
with a bunch of donations.
that's dangerous.
I also got to write this down. I'll write that down later. I don't. There's too many.
We're gonna die.
I'm gonna,
We're in danger.
I can't.
We're off to a
I
great
mean-
start.
Alrighty. You see. You
There was
see-
a hype train. I can't just not.
God, you see a 15-year-old border collie chimera with dark. Hang on.
I'm so scared.
Someone's gonna have to do the math afterwards, but we're adding
Okay.
a lot of monsters.
You see a 15-year-old border collie chimera with dark brown skin, roughened by farm work, and covered in freckled sunspots. He stands at around 6 feet tall, with a slightly stocky build from years of hard labor. However, hunching over, he seems a bit smaller. He's got dark black hair pulled into a messy ponytail with black ears pointed up and constantly moving around, plain brown eyes. And just the brightest smile you've ever seen. Looking at his eyes, there's not a thought behind it. There's nothing going on in there. He wears the usual black and gold Stromhaven uniform. However, his pants, he seems inexplicably dirty, as if he's somehow rolled in the mud, even though you know he hasn't. And with him, he carries a shepherd's crook everywhere he goes, with a small sprig of holly tied to the head.
All right.
16. 16 monsters. 16 monsters.
You're surrounded by carrots, squash, and spinach and the other wintry crops. While it isn't your responsibility to care for them, you often spend time in the gardens after classes. What brings you here in the evenings? Is it the quiet? Is it the crop? How are you spending your time here in the gardens?
Screaming about bits. I don't even know anymore. Generally, I'm tending to the crops, like making sure all of the roots have been like properly separated for harvest, making sure all the plants are like lined up correctly, and because I am the type of druid that I am, whispering to any small animal that so much as comes near me, just like offering them little snacks or bits of squash, like, do you want some? I've got, you can eat a cucumber, it's fine.
It's just a little squirrel chittering at you.
A fun thing, I can understand any animal.
Okay. They said, yes, please. I need them for the cold. The cold is coming.
It's fine. You know, you can just, if you just go inside one of the like silos, there's some food in there and you can just stay warm.
Give me the food.
I hand them a bit of cucumber.
They take it. Take off.
I'm looking at the bits. Yeah, I will continue handing food to just small animals as well as just tending to the crops themselves.
Okay. So, you've been here for most of the day. And now apparently 20-ish monsters almost have been added to this fight.
Yep.
Oh god, this is gonna be hell. This is not balanced anymore.
You did this.
And a 16th. There is 16 and 1/16 of a monster.
And you know, it's a nice day, but you can hear not too far from you a loud voice billowing over everyone, and it's fairly familiar. You're pretty certain that it's a certain nosy someone who's constantly getting into, trouble for standing up for people. And you hear this voice. Are you interested in all of what they're doing, or are you more interested in your plans? Both are fine.
What do I hear them saying?
You can't hear their voice carries, but they're not
okay.
exactly carrying in I can clearly understand it. But you hear this voice a lot.
I will get up and just go over to make sure nothing's going on.
Oh god. All right. So you start heading towards the courtyard, which is where the sound is coming from. And in the courtyard, you hear this, as I said, thunderous voice. And here we find Stephanie with an F and a Y. Can you please describe your character?
Oh my god, yes. So Stephanie, or Steffi Cannon, can be heard before she's ever seen. She wears her school uniform in like perfect order because like you gotta look nice if you want to listen to you. Only adding a pair of black sparkly cat ears on top of her head. She keeps her dirty blonde hair in a very high ponytail, and she's often talking away. She is often talking away but keeps her green eyes on any injustice Chimera might be going under, and she loudly steps in because it's not fair
Oh, goodness.
at all.
Um,
17
so-
monsters.
I have a count of
So-
18.
Oh,
oh,
god.
so you're currently petitioning for, oh, wow. You're currently petitioning for one of the students who was suspended about 2 days ago after getting into a fight. Let me go and grab their name. I had this in front of me, but also all those
It
bits
is
moved it.
Kaylin, Caelan.
And Brody, after Brody was being relatively racist, throwing around slurs, and eventually spit in Kaylin's direction, which that resulted in Kaylin rightfully punching them in the nose, breaking it. And afterwards, Kaylin, even though Kaylin was the victim, honestly, in this situation, was suspended for 2 weeks, which would cause them to fail the midterm because they wouldn't be able to take it. So you are petitioning that they're allowed to either take it or be reinstated because it wasn't their fault.
It's like totally not fair because Kaylin was just doing what they were just living their life, and Brody was being such a dick and just like was making fun of them and saying things to them, and it is not alright to use that kind of language, okay? So like it's not fair that Kaylin should miss their midterms just because Brody was being a dick. This is not LOL, guys. This is not LOL. This is very important.
Oh my god, you're dying first.
I hope so.
So
I'll die protecting them. Okay. Like,
as
excuse you.
So as you are explaining to everyone who walks up to, and you give them a basic rundown of everything that's going on, some people are actually stopping to sign your petition. You're
Like,
getting
sign my
decent amount of
petition
signatures.
and like be a hero because
Take
heroes
that
speak
more.
up for injustices.
You know what? Let me roll. Let's see if let's get our
And,
first
like,
roll here tonight.
Chimera are like mostly people too, and it's not cool to be a dick to them. Okay. Like,
yeah, you know what? You are hitting it with a lot of people. They are grabbing the petition and signing up, and you're getting a lot of names down there. You've got
I'm, like,
probably
totes proud of you for signing. Thank you. Like, this means so much. You're like
You've probably
checking
got-
your privilege and you're signing stuff to help someone else. And like,
Oh my
don't forget,
God.
I have like a clothes drive in the holidays. So like, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind as well. Okay.
You're suddenly attacked by 19 additional monsters.
Like,
No.
only me. Only me.
So, wow. So, you...
Nice.
So, yeah, it's going well. Fitch. Actually, I'll get to more people. Because I can't just keep leaving. I have to move away from you. Arriving in the courtyard is a very small person who overheard the current commotion. We come in on Fitch. Would you mind describing your character, please?
Yeah, so Fitch is an otter chimera that's 16 years old, and they're standing at about like 4'11" in height, so they're a short little fella. They have short, fluffy brown hair with their little otter ears atop their head. Upon their freckled face is a pair of circular glasses in front of their ocean eyes. They normally wear this happy little smile on their face, as well as the strong black and gold uniform with a pair of pants, and they have fingerless black gloves and the otter tail. And they're just...
Perfect.
What is going on here?
So who are you saying that to? Is there anyone in particular?
Stephanie.
Okay, Stephanie.
Oh my
cool.
god, Fitch, I'm so happy you're here because you can speak to the injustices you face as like Chimera and about how like unfair it is to be treated differently just because like who you are.
I mean, yeah, that's unfair, but do you have to make such a giant spectacle out of all of this? Yo, don't call me out like this.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm sorry, I should ask consent before I did this, but like it's just so important to hear like someone's voice about this that's like from the group so they know how serious this is so we can get this petition signed and like Kaylin can get in for midterms because it's like not cool that they're gonna miss midterms because of this.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I see the point there.
Yeah. So important.
Do you have a copy of that petition? Maybe I could help with that. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's such a good idea. Yeah, hold on. I have like an extra page because I figured to get so many signatures that like I would need another page. So just like
Why didn't you think
moment.
of this before?
I will pull out an extra sheet of paper with more signature
right.
lines.
Perfect. As you two are, preparing getting these extra signatures, there's a bit of a crowd beginning to build. And as that crowd builds, you see this younger, kind of pale skin, very grumpy looking young man, since you're all, 16, 15, approaching. He has dirty brown hair, bright blue eyes, not unnaturally so not a hint towards anything. Please don't assume it's a hint. And he approaches the group, and you recognize him as Brody, who immediately tries to grab the papers from Fitch's hand.
Hey!
I will
Make a reflex save.
Alrighty.
Who are all these things going to, by the way? Because the subscribes don't count, but the other things.
Well, that didn't go very well. That's a 6.
Yeah, and while your page was, new and you only had like 2 or 3 signatures on it, he does manage to get it from you and starts ripping it up.
Hey, man, that's
Oh my god, Brady, stop! That's not cool.
And what are you going to do about it exactly?
I could shank a bitch.
I mean, yeah.
Excuse me? Did you just threaten me?
No, but
I mean-
I will. I'll like threaten you. You really want to mess with me? Like, let's go. Okay, let's go. Come on. Hit me. Do it.
So, just stop doing this. They got what they deserved.
You really think so? I'm gonna make sure you get what you deserve, okay?
If anybody deserves anything, you deserve to be suspended.
Yeah.
Why? What did I do wrong? They're the one who punched me.
You
Is
are
your
the
name-
one that's being rude.
A dick.
I'm sorry, the way you said dick. It's so like, look, they punched me and I didn't do anything wrong. So whatever.
Okay, so
Clearly,
like,
you have a dense head because no, you did things wrong. You were rude to her, and no, you are so fucking dense. Why can't you get it through your thick skull? Oh, wait, because you're so stuck in old times. Shut the fuck up. I'm
it's
sorry
like
to have
good
you
to know that your skull is like. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. Nope.
Oh,
No, here.
Yeah,
It's good to know that like your skull is thicker than your dick because like something's happening around you. So like if you could just like go away and deal with your own personal shit and not be like a toxic male, yeah, that'd be great.
Fucking roasted.
Bye bye.
Like, bye. I'm gonna go like boss babe on your ass because like hashtag girl power. It'll go down.
Listen,
both
if you're not going to listen
suck.
to me, listen to your fellow human.
I mean,
what do they usually say at this point? Bitches, and then walks away.
all because you like to suck doesn't mean that we do. So like, bye. Oh my god, I'm
So-
so sorry you had to be talked to that way.
He does rip up one of them while he was but you can get those 3 signatures back.
That's totally fine. I am so sorry you had to be talked to that way. That's so unfair to him to like subjugate you to
Destroyed
those
him.
kind of like
Holy shit, I stood up for myself.
I watched a
Holy
murder.
shit.
I didn't even know how to respond.
Oh no! Our table! It's broken! Like, high five, Fitch. You
I'm
did
just-
such a good
Oh.
job.
Okay, yeah, high five
Like-
as if I can reach.
I mean, I'll get down. I'll like kneel down so you can high five me because it's like not fair
Yay.
to use my height against you.
Oh my
It's like
god.
not cool. I'm
Inside
just
the
imagining
library because
every
I need
person
to
I went
move
to high
away
school
from
with.
this. Inside the library with a cat on their lap and their nose buried into a book is our next party member, chaos creator, Clove. Can you describe your character, please?
Yeah, so Clove, let me grab it. Clove is a human, roughly 15 years old. They're very, very tall, but almost 6 foot, but rail thin, very, very skinny. They're visibly albino with bright blue eyes and white hair with kind of the emo bangs that fall on their face.
Mm-hmm.
There are deep circles under their eyes, like they never get enough sleep. In addition to the black and gold Strumhaven uniform skirt, they wear dark, slightly rose-tinted sunglasses, even indoors, as their eyes are a little bit light sensitive. And Clove's white cat familiar Yumi follows them everywhere, and Yumi also has blue eyes.
Perfect. As you're reading, you start to hear a commotion outside of someone getting utterly destroyed.
Fucking desiccated.
And I'll look at the book and I'll be a little bit flabbergasted because it's like I'm in the middle of a book, but I've clearly got to go see what the hell just happened.
Students are leaving. There are students getting up from the seats because it's loud, and so the door was open at the time, and everyone is just heading out directly into that spot. It's beginning to fill up. It's packed. It's not COVID friendly.
So I will fold up the book, and as I pass the library desk, I'll definitely sign for the book so I can take it with me,
Okay.
and then I'll
All
go
right.
out and see what the commotion is.
What is? Tell me if you. All right. The librarian. Let's go with Brooke. was trying to peer outside as well at the same time.
Yeah, and Yumi hopped up to my shoulder and is a shoulder cat. So
Yep. All right. So you get outside. You manage to push your way through some of the crowd, and you're tall, so people want to get out of your way. You can see Stephanie and Fitch. Fitch is very loudly defending themselves to Brody, who then seems very flabbergasted and can't keep up with the just decimation and storms off after clearly ripping up one of the papers that they had in their hand. You can see like discarded paper around the ground.
Prestidigitation, make it look like he peed his pants.
Taking it directly from Dorian, I guess.
TTYN, talk to you never. Bye.
I have to go. I let that happen once. I guess I have to let it happen again.
I have a cat.
Yeah. As he's walking away, you begin to see everyone who's looking in his direction, and a lot of people are looking in his direction right now, can see the filling of water looking like it's beginning to drip from the back of his pants and down his legs.
OMG.
You shouted at him so well and told him so well that he clearly urinated himself.
OMG. Did you see that?
Because he definitely has
Yeah.
this reputation, right?
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
he has a reputation of being a real pain in the ass.
Like, I can't believe he just like wet himself. What are we in like kindergarten? Also, I found this like random cat just like hanging out. He's mine now. He's my best friend.
God. And all of you are Ives. This at this point is when you're also coming in. I forgot that you were also. I thought you were already there.
It's fine. I was there just watching a murder happen and going, oh.
Yeah.
Someone get some burn for that cream because like, damn.
I was translating for like any of the small animals around. I was just
So, like,
translating what was being said.
Please tell me there's just a chipmunk that's like, oh, son!
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
leaning
can
on a
actually
tree
all of-
translating.
The other three of you can actually hear chipmunks chattering like really loudly from one of the trees. You know, like that sense, like if there's danger nearby, they'll start screaming at you. They're doing that, but instead of it being danger, they're just laughing.
I am any animal I see, I'm translating what just happened. I'm like, and so then they said, I just got like, okay, so we call that getting roasted, not like in with the way we cook things, but like in the, you're dead, like they killed you. It's awful.
And I'm also assuming you're explaining what the insults mean as it's going, because
I'm also
like, it
explaining
probably
them.
doesn't translate perfectly. But like, yeah, all these squirrels, all the rodents, a couple mice, they're all totally lapping up what you're explaining
Just
at
like-
this point.
That's exactly.
I'll approach the petition people. What did he say this time?
Oh my god. He was like ripping up the petition, which is not cool. Because like we're trying to do something really important for the Chimera because like it's not fair that they get treated that way. Like no one should treat Fitch like so mean.
Okay.
And so like, you know, we just like schooled him. And then he like also like ripped the petition out of Fitch's hand, which is like rude. Hashtag rude.
Are you okay, Fitch?
Oh, yeah, I'm completely fine. Although I
Okay.
think he's probably going to be destroyed for the next 24 hours. I suspect him probably coming back. Oh, well. I
Oh
have
yeah, he can
ways
totally
to defend
try.
myself.
Yeah,
It
I'll like
happens.
defend you too. Of course.
And as you're standing there, you see a younger woman. I keep saying that, but you're all kids. A young girl, probably 14 or so
Not a
years old.
girl.
She has light brown skin, dark hair, athletic build, and she approaches the two of you. Do you still have room on that petition?
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah, we do.
And you recognize her as Rowena Rashad, a first year.
Oh my gosh,
Why?
yeah. Like Rowena, it'd be super cool if you could sign this because like I mean I feel like you're already like really popular with like the first years and stuff. So this could go really far. That's so cool of you.
Yeah, of course. I also care about these topics.
It's so important.
Yes, you're doing an excellent job.
Oh my god, thank you. I really am. I really appreciate it. And like Fitch is helping too, of course.
If you don't mind, can I have that? Oh, hey, Fitch.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sign here and walk away because I feel like I'm being awkward. I don't know. Anyways, she takes the paper and signs it.
I know, I'm like really intimidating. I'm so sorry. I try to like calm down, but I just can't help it. It's hard being a girl boss sometimes.
I have to remember that for the future.
Totes.
I'll actually do sign language to Rowena. Are you okay?
Why do
Is
additional
everything
monsters
okay?
reduce?
I miscounted.
Oh, okay.
I added too many. Too
No, put
many.
it back up to 20. We're good.
All right.
Because they're all gonna attack me.
Yes, I'm, and she'll sign back. She's still getting a hang of, while the people in the audience don't nearly know that. She's deaf. She's a character from her game. Anyways, not important. She's signing to you. Thank you. Yes, I'm fine. She turns back. What's going on over there? Is that Ives talking with the trees again?
Oh my god, I didn't
Okay,
even
and then-
notice.
And then so they said it's like thick, but like that's not the thing. Okay, so like it's not a concern for you guys, but like sometimes we get concerned about like sizes and like it gets important.
OMG Ives, what's up? Hey!
Hi.
Hey! Like, come join the group.
Oh, I have to go. I'll come later. And I just say goodbye to the chipmunks, and then I.
Yeah, and they all wave.
Hi. What's?
And if people are looking at the tree, they also notice that their chipmunks are literally just waving.
Oh my god, did that
You were
chipmunk
talking
just
to the chipmunks?
wave?
Yeah, they were all watching, but they couldn't really like understand what was going on. So I thought I'd tell them, and then they were gonna tell their friends.
Oh.
And then one of them said they were gonna tell this cool like bear that they saw, and they were like gonna try and tell the whole forest. It was.
Oh my
I just want to let them know about
You were like totes adorbs. OMG, you are totes adorbs.
Thank you.
That mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
And Rowena's gonna sign towards Clove. Oh no, Stephanie's doing it again. And like the sign has a very distinct F and Y in it. Because it's like Stephanie with an F and Y. Like there's even the sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine this the few deaf students that are at the school have just F and Y is the sign for Stephanie.
Yep. That is it.
And I like see those like hand motions a lot, especially people around me, and I don't know why.
I don't know why.
It's just your name in sign language.
Oh my god, that's so cool!
Rowena will turn towards you and do the F and Y again to show you so you can see how it's done.
That's so awesome.
Well,
oh
it's
my
more of a
gosh.
nickname because Stephanie has a lot of letters, so it's just the F and Y because she's always
Yeah,
emphasized
because
that.
I am Stephanie with an F and a Y. It's very important. People
So-
like misspell my name all the time.
But yeah, have any of you heard about what's going on out in that castle?
No, what's going on?
There's a castle.
Wait, what?
So-
I thought that was a school. Is it a castle and a school?
Not that one. That the like there's like
Pan over and there's just like a castle.
there's a ruin in the forest. Do you all not know about the ruin in the forest?
No.
Oh my god, is Rowena going to tell us about
I-
the ruin? Ruin Rowena. I'm so funny.
I
Ah,
I haven't left the city much.
they've been saying that like strange things have been happening there, and like lights as well.
Oh, I know what that is. Okay, so I thought that there were strange lights in my house because it was monsters, but there's this thing called fireflies, and they're little bugs that light up, and they're not monsters, they're just bugs. So that might be
you
what
talk
it
to them?
is.
Do they set things on
No.
fire?
No, they light up like torches. I think that's why they're called fireflies because they're like torches.
You guys are so
Oh.
funny. Like
I can't talk to
LOL,
them.
So funny. I'm just like rolfing on the floor.
I mean, you wouldn't
my
believe your
God.
eyes. There were like 10,000 of them outside.
So cool.
We should do a count of monsters that are attacking all of you and monsters that are attacking Stephanie.
Just
Yes.
I'll add that
So
in.
19 monsters attacking Stephanie.
Yes, thank you for getting it.
That like sounds like
Let me add another
That's
monster.
Oh my god.
that's like totally sounds like it'd be like someone should get like a painting of that. Like we need to have someone that can go like just sit there and paint, and then like we can put it on a wall and be like, oh my god, look at my painting.
Oh, another 500.
Added
What
a
I feel like
monster.
there's like extra like roars or something going on. Like oh my god.
There's been a lot of chipmunks around lately. I don't know where they're all coming from.
I think they're a bit different than fireflies. It's in the sky and it's really bright, like our spotlights,
Yes.
like those, but just in random places.
That like sounds like not good.
And it's been happening near that place over and over again. Like, there's been reports all over the place. I was actually thinking about taking a walk out there and seeing what's there.
OMG, spooky!
Well, I've never really been outside the walls before.
They're pretty nice. I have.
Yeah, there's like totes this cute little bakery my family sometimes goes to, but like not people know about it, but it's totally fine, and it is like the best bread ever.
Okay.
And I have special access to get us in and out if you wanted to come with me. But
Yeah.
if you don't, I understand. I can go alone.
Well, I mean, I can go with you.
I'll go with you.
I'll go.
OMG, I guess I'll go too, because this sounds like a really fun time!
So, do we want to get supplies and things like that?
That might be a good idea.
Yes.
Probably.
I guess
Like food
we
and
can
stuff?
go load up.
And like, I don't know, maybe should we like bring something to protect ourselves? Because I have like the coolest sword that this like really cool Chimera blacksmith made me, and I bought it because it was like a Chimera blacksmith, and like they deserve our business too. And it's like totes awesome.
Okay. Also, do we need rope? Everyone says you need rope when you're going places. I don't know why.
I mean, anything would be good. Rope, food.
I love that you try to like rope us into an adventure.
I was gonna grab some lanterns and some oil.
Yeah, it's probably really good.
Are you gonna get a lantern or a knife?
Or a knife. Yes, that's important. That's not at all, that other thing. Anyway, I was gonna grab some lanterns. So do I need 5 then?
Yeah, that's. I mean, I guess.
No.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
And I just pull a whole. I pull like a roll of torches. I got these.
I mean, I don't really need a lantern because
God. I should have made it $10. I should have
Clove
made it $10.
Clove will pull little globe out of a pocket and be like, I have
They
this,
said it's a word. I don't know what the
and
word
it lights up, and
Well, so 3 then? Or
Yeah, like sign me up. Let's go.
sure. I'll go and sign them out from the armory. And I think it'll be an adventure. Can someone go and get food?
Oh, I can get food.
I can like totally help you if you want.
With the food or the lanterns?
Like whichever. I don't mind.
I'll be fine with the lanterns. Clove, did you want to come with me?
yeah, I'll go with you.
Perfect.
I guess you're stuck with me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's.
So I will meet back here in like 20 minutes.
Like Ives, you like want to come with us for food?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was just gonna stand here if no one wanted me to do stuff.
Oh my gosh, like you are totally like valid and helpful and useful. So like come help us.
You actually do stuff with the gardening club, right?
Oh yeah. Will this help? And I just pull up the keys to the like pantry, because I have to. I'm assuming, or like somewhere where the gardening club is, and it's like, will this help?
Perfect. If you could gather some food, that would be, don't take too much, but whatever we all need for one night. Should I grab a couple tents? Did we want to make this a sleepover?
We can go camping.
I love sleep.
Of course you do.
What is this exciting?
We'll like totally have
Okay.
fun, and we'll like tell stories around like the
And we-
campfire.
And we won't be in trouble for leaving the campus, right?
Oh yeah.
No, we're off for the next 4 days for the Harvest Festival, so
Well, okay.
it should be fine.
As
Okay.
long
Like-
as everything is fine, because
As long as we're back in time, because like I was planning to go into the Harvest Festival and set up a table and talk about like Chimera rights and stuff, and like how they should be treated better
Well, we
and
can
stuff
be
like
back
that.
before the festival starts, so
Fantastic. So I was also going to do like a jacket drive during the festival. Because, like, like, sometimes, like, a lot of Chimera need, like, jackets and shoes and stuff. It's super sad. Like, not you, Avi, because you, like, get it from the school and stuff, so.
What if you don't want to wear shoes, but you have to because the school says you have to?
I can, like, start a petition for you and be like, some Chimera don't like wearing shoes. Tell them no.
Okay.
God damn it.
I don't like wearing shoes. They feel all like closed.
Oh my gosh, it is not fair because you are different, that you are forced to conform to our ideas of what people should wear. Not okay.
Oh, I thought it was because I meant it because I like the dirt. Usually, not because of the
How
other
much is
part.
my hand gonna be on my face?
All of it,
Like-
whole time.
No one should yuck other people's yums because that's not cool.
Oh man.
Why would they say yuck to yams?
Thanks for helping me make this character, Danny.
Yams are really
So-
good.
Really fun.
Rowena actually, at this point, because I don't want to be a part of the scene anymore, starts pulling Clove away towards the armory.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
we'll
will
see you back
follow.
here. Bye.
Oh boy.
And then signs the F and the Y and is like, ugh.
Yeah. Just. Yeah.
And the two of you go and collect lanterns from the armory. The three of you?
Gonna go get
Collecting-
some food.
All right.
Get it.
How much are you taking?
I only want to grab fresh foods because I want to try and pull all their seeds out and then druid craft them to blossom back into full fruit. Just go, all right, back.
Sure.
I don't know if I can make it full fruit. They'll probably be unripe.
I mean, it'll be at least growing, so it's ready for the harvest if you're...
I just want to, just taking seeds out and putting them
Yeah.
back.
All right. Yeah. Just roll a druid craft thingy. Go roll D20. See what happens.
An 18.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
rolled it. I don't know if I add anything to that.
No, this is just a general D20. Yeah. You manage to pull them out. You get the seeds ready, and they start to blossom again. So it'll probably be ready for the festival when they start pulling in 4 days.
Sometimes when I'm in a rush, I usually try and let them grow on their own because it makes the plants feel better when they get to like grow by themselves. But I figured we were in a hurry, so I just hold up some like a squash.
Oh?
Did you just grab one? I'm assuming you grabbed more
I
than
grabbed
just
multiple,
one.
but I'm holding
Just
one up
single
to show them.
squash.
And-
OMG. You are so talented. Like, oh my god.
You are dying first. I don't care what anyone thinks.
Every monster targets you. I
Or
don't.
you just actually love this character so much.
You somehow managed to, in real world, give yourself the taunt ability, where it's like, oh, they're gonna kill me.
I'm just living my best life, like #blessed.
I mean, technically, Stephanie's the only one with a decent armor class. So.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you have the taunt ability going for you.
I'm just thinking of everyone I went to high school with, and this is what it's like.
So,
Like,
Yeah,
hey, girly, I have an awesome opportunity for you to be your own #girl boss.
so the three of you add another monster. I don't even care. The three of you
All right. Seriously.
get I'm also girl boss is the word now. The three of you collect more food
I just hand it to
And-
them to put to their bag.
and start putting it in a bag and getting ready. Yeah. Are you heading back to where you were promised to? Oh my god.
25! No, 25!
Was that the word? Was that actually the word? Okay, I have to test this. Girl boss. Anyways, are you heading back to the
Oh, we're
Oh my
dead.
god, that cat. Are you heading back to the courtyard where you
Yes.
had met up?
Yeah.
Yeah, head back to the courtyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we
You're so
go.
screwed.
26.
You're so screwed.
26 months. We're at 26, you guys.
Oh no, that wasn't the word.
So Clove and Rowena return after, maybe I should have made it to someone who wasn't Rowena.
Sorry, Rowena. I guess you're not going to be in this game anymore.
Man, Rowena, you're gonna watch all your
Rowena
friends
has plot
die.
armor.
Exactly. Rowena's about to watch all her friends die.
And you get back to the courtyard, and the four of you meet up with 5 Rowena. Did you want to leave now, or did we want to wait till it's dark? We can go now. I can get us a short train ride out towards it.
Oh, it's that far out?
It's not very far, but there's some cuts that we can take.
I
Okay.
am not the biggest fan of trains. I actually think it's a little scary. So, is there a way to get out there without a train?
It's more like a thing that you one side you pull it, the other side push it, and it moves across the track.
Oh my god, like you see in cartoons?
Yes, like those.
Those are adorable.
I thought those were fake. I thought they were for cartoons.
Not everything in the cartoon is fake.
So I was right. Okay, so my sister said that stuff in cartoons is fake and I shouldn't believe it. And like, if you jump off the top of a roof, you will break your bones. But
Okay, that is true. That is definitely true.
well, I jumped off a roof and I didn't break any of my bones. They hurt a bunch, and one of them was twisted the wrong way, but it didn't break. So
Okay, sweetheart, you need to learn some self-preservation.
oh, I know that. It's I had to teach it to the sheeps because some of them will run and then they jump too high and then they fall because they're not looking at the ground, and there's some holes in our backyard and then they get stuck. So I had to teach them that. But I know how to. I'm good.
I will actually be examining Ives' feet. Are you? Do you have a limp, or are you okay? I mean, how long ago
No.
was this?
Oh, that was I was 7. It was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
But it's fine. I had to go see a man, and he gave me a lollipop, and he told me don't ever do that again, and my mom said don't do that again. But I got a free lollipop, so I think I should do it again.
Okay, so free lollipops means jump off roofs. Okay.
See, you get it.
No, this is not. Okay, the two of you are not allowed to hang out throughout this trip.
Oh, but we're friends.
Okay, you're not allowed to hang out without a supervisor.
Oh my god, I can totally be your
You're
supervisor.
younger than me.
I know, but I'm worried about your self-preservation. I don't want to be the only one returning.
Looks at the 26 monsters. You might be.
I mean, yeah.
The office look at camera.
I know.
I don't know why you say that, because we're all gonna be fine, and this is a really good learning opportunity for all of us to work together and learn how to communicate, so we can be
Why did you say
better people.
If you don't, okay. So I'm reading your lips. If you over speak a word, it's hard to catch it.
Oh my god, I am so sorry.
Oh my god.
That is
They're
bad on
literally-
me.
They're still doing it. They're still doing it right now.
Is it? Can you not? I just want. I can.
No.
Do I know sign language? Would I know sign language?
Does your character know sign language?
I mean,
you're the creator of the character.
Sure. I just want him to be super dumb, but knows random specific things.
All right, then you know sign language.
So they have ADHD?
Yes. Yes,
Because
correct.
I'm super dumb, but I know some random things.
How'd you know? Yes. So I will sign. Let's go. I'm sorry. I thought you could hear me.
Well, apparently and she's gonna look at you and then do the Stephanie sign and see what if you do it
Oh, I will send back. Yeah, it's her name. Everyone uses that for Stephanie. It makes sense because it's the F and the Y.
Yep, that makes sense. So anyways, did we want to take that cart or Do we want to walk?
It's better than walking.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use the cart, I guess. Yeah,
Well,
let's go.
Okay.
I should have brought my cardigan. It's me like cardigan on the cart.
No.
I'm murdering you.
Why?
That's it.
I
I
don't.
don't understand.
I don't know if you know. You've got this weird sort of like skull and crossbones floating over you, Stephanie. It's like a death
know-
marker.
I feel like someone's been following behind me like a dark cloak this
have-
whole week.
Never,
Oh!
as a DM, wanted to murder a character more than I want to murder them right now.
Oh, I know who's following
Babe,
you.
are you gonna murder me?
Oh my god. Anyways, so I'm moving us along again.
No.
We get to the cart. You get to the area where most of the carts are taken care of, and a lot of these are used for taking small provisions across to like some of the outlying. There's like cities around the wall, and those are most of the poorer places, such as the housing, mostly owned by Chimera, and most of them are built by themselves or other people got together and helped build them, such as Chimera Foundation. And using the cart, you can get outside the wall through one of the sealed gates. But this isn't unusual. Students often go out there for training, or they're from the village. You don't actually need severe permissions to get through. Like, you don't need to be level 5. What do they say in Men in Black? I don't know what to say. Anyways, to get out there. So you can just travel there pretty easily. And there's a couple guards there. They greet you. You go through the doors, you get onto the cart, and you're traveling outside where all the monsters are. It's great. What are y'all doing?
Keeping an eye out for 26 monsters.
Yup.
So
For reals.
so how does this work? I mean, obviously we do the little handle, but like
It's pretty simple. We just have one of us on each side, and we both.
well, no, I understand that, but like I would want to look at the mechanism. That would be really interesting.
I mean, if anyone else wants to help me, you can look at the stuff, or we can both do this, and you can see it by trying. Would that help?
Well, it's fine. I'll worry about it later. I hadn't ridden on one of these before.
Oh, so you just haven't left then?
This is the first time I've been outside of the walls.
Huh. Everyone else, have you been outside? Or?
Totes.
I live outside.
Same.
Well, next year I'm going to be heading to Aldrich Academy, which should be fun.
Oh.
I'm only here for the year.
You're like super strong then.
Well, I passed the entry exam, but they don't like to bring in people who are younger than 15. So I'm doing a year at preparatory. Well,
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Oh.
I
Like,
haven't tried that one.
Is it because you're
Bummer.
not tall enough?
No, it's just the age. You do know your age, right?
Uh-huh. I'm 15.
Okay, good. I was worried for a second.
I can count. Not high, but I can count.
God.
Usually I get stuck at like
I like how your
300.
character right now is exactly the reason Stephanie thinks that they don't need books.
I get stuck around like 300, then I get bored. So I stop counting.
Oh,
You don't need
geez.
books, you need food.
Yeah.
I've counted to 3 million before,
Why?
but
Were you bored?
I was very bored.
Well, usually when I get bored, I don't have time to get bored. I have a lot of work to do at home, and then at school, there's always like school stuff.
Mm-hmm.
At like the shoe drive that I ran last year, I totally collected like 269 like pairs of shoes for the
Nice.
chimeras.
69.
I know. I just was
Good job.
nice.
So like, I can count like that high, but I can obviously count higher.
I usually get too bored.
Why are we discussing how high we can count?
I don't know. I just wanted everyone to feel included in this inclusive space and like feel super valid.
Is
That's like
The
short
number
for
of the day is 26.
is it
Okay.
isn't all soup valid?
Like, I mean, like super. Like, soup is totes short for super.
Oh.
So, like, you're like super
Oh.
cool. I'm saying, like, you're like super cool.
Oh, okay. See, I always thought people were talking about soup.
Or,
Is
like,
that
if you really
why-
want to get, like, really short, like, you can be like, you're soup cool. Like, super cool. Soup cool.
Oh, I thought people were always talking about soups. I keep bringing soup vegetables, but no one wants them.
Oh my gosh. The soup would be, like, so awesome. It's totally fetch.
Stop trying to
You
make
did
fetch
not use
happen.
that word.
Stop trying to make.
Isn't that your name?
No, that's fetch. Fetch is like. A couple of us are trying to get to be super cool because, like, Fitch is super cool. So, like, why can't Fetch be?
That's true.
But
We're
Isn't
never
that
getting
just
to the
the-
monsters.
Nope.
Nope. They attack us on the train. Boom.
Okay, and then we get to the end after a lot of awesome conversations.
No, keep going. Keep having fun. I'm
I
not
mean-
railroading you.
I mean,
so
the
sorry.
If you
Jacob.
call me, please don't call me Fetch.
That makes sense. It would be
No.
like rhymey, and that's sometimes
Also-
weird.
isn't fetch something you like tell a dog to do? Like you tell it to go fetch a thing?
Oh my god, like
People
it's
tell
my
me to do
dog
that.
day, so like
Well, like Ives here is a very good boy.
it's-
Thank you. Just immediate tail wagging.
So
Thank you.
Please don't tell anyone here to go fetch. That's no.
yeah, that would be
Yeah.
pretty rude. I
Most
would
people
That'd be
tell me to do that. I
Quotes
don't
on
like it.
cool. Who
so
tells
why
you
are
that?
you trying
Alex,
so why are you trying to make it a word that's popular?
like some of the kids try to make it popular and I wanted to try it, but like obviously it doesn't work. So like we can start a petition to get kids not to say that
Oh my
anymore.
god.
Oh, okay.
we
Could we just
really
ask
don't
them? Why don't we
Yeah,
just
I
ask?
think-
So
you
there's
just
a rock
ask
in the
people.
railroad, and Stephanie falls off and dies. No.
OMG!
Final words. OMG.
Totes uncool!
It's not
So,
very live,
like-
laugh, love of you.
Yeah, how am I supposed to live, laugh, love in these conditions?
It only to make it clear, it only takes about 5 minutes or so to get to the. No, I'm good.
Stop trying to kill this sweet child of mine.
So it only takes about 5 minutes to get through the gates because you have to go through a couple of processes. There's there's a lot of guards who are rolling their eyes as you're all having your conversation and moving through the different gates.
They don't have questions for these teenagers. They're like, get them the fuck
No,
out.
honestly, at this point, they're just like, oh my god, there's a Rashad there. They're rich. Just let it open. And then they keep going through. You get through all the different gates. You get to the so there's actually like a stone barrier where they have to, it moves aside with a mechanism, but then reseals and seals very tightly to the point where it's almost invisible to see it from the inside and out. The only reason you know it's there on the opposite side is because there's tracks leading to it. You know, that kind of is a good indicator. But the wall looks solid in that place right after you leave.
OMG, that's wild.
So I'm actually outside the walls. Huh.
Did you never think you would be out here? Mm.
Well, I don't. No. I grew up. Well, sheltered is probably the most accurate word.
Well, it's quite nice out here, actually. It's not like we have to worry about a culling or anything, so
Yeah,
it tends to be really nice.
my aunties had told me about those. So
Yeah. My parents were, anyways. Yeah. Enough heavy conversation, Stephanie, and they'll do the S and the F and the Y at you. Why don't you give us one of your pep talks?
Oh My God. Okay, so I found this like super cool like diet that not a lot of people would know about. It's supposed to be like
Lord.
make your hair look really, really nice. And so it's like you like only eat vegetables, I think is
So,
what it
like,
said.
they're walking along with you, beside you because you're all walking and talking, but they're not looking at your mouth.
And so like you take the vegetables and then you like roast them and then you like smash them up and you kind of like it's more like a
Is-
drink than like food. IDK.
It
But like my
sounds-
BFF Jill is like it's so good for you. So
That sounds like soup. That just sounds like a
Why
soup.
would
it kind of is
why
like
can't you just eat whatever you want to eat?
because like like I really want to like half of like me like you always have to like look really nice sometimes or people won't always listen to you and so I'm really trying to get people to understand the plight of the chimera people and so like I really want to like
What does that have to do with a special diet?
Also,
so
don't
like
you?
my hair looks really good.
But your hair already looks good. I don't.
Oh my God, that's so nice of you to say.
Is it-
Thank you.
I mean, like you could just wash it, and that'll always keep it good. Like that's
I
all
wash
I
it twice
do.
a day. It's
I
really
think that's
important.
bad for you.
I don't know. I use like special like shampoo that Mama and Papa get me, to like help my hair look really nice. So they like send it to me like every month, so I have some.
But there are like oils in. Never mind.
I can ask my sister. She's got like a special shampoo she uses, and her hair's like really pretty. It always smells nice. It smells like flowers.
Oh my gosh, I like would love to support like a small business. 'Cause it's really important to support small businesses because they like are what make our world so cool.
Oh, it's not from a small business. It's just
Clove,
from
make
the
a
store.
perception check.
All right.
Keep going. Have your conversation.
It's like not like do you know? Okay, Kat. Like, do you know
8.
like
Okay.
32? Like, do you know any like small like maybe like chimera owned businesses so I can like just like tell people about them? Because I mean, a lot of people listen to me a lot, so I can be like, "Oh, hey, like this business is really cool, and it's like chimera owned, and it's really important to support them."
Rowena signs to Clove. They listen because they can't avoid it.
And so,
Yeah.
like, I like to try and tell people about,
Yeah.
like, how important it is to, like, help build up the Chimera community because they're so in need sometimes. It could really use this, like, extra income to, like, help them. So, it's just so important.
Okay.
So, I like to speak for them so people actually listen.
Oh my god.
Not maybe.
It's actually getting painful for me.
What?
So
I'm just trying to think of the most asinine things to say that, like,
if you want to help people, you could volunteer at the soup kitchen on Hazel Street. My aunties run it.
there's a soup kitchen? Oh my gosh, I can tell people all about it and be like, hey, you should go volunteer here. It's like really important.
Well,
Do
okay,
do
but
oh. Do they take donations of food?
Fitch, make a perception check.
Oh boy.
I
okay.
mean, yeah, we run mostly on donations over there.
We have a lot of
On nat
just
20.
Oh.
right at the 1,000 bit mark. Nice.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, keep going. I'll explain for Fitch in a second.
Oh no.
Oh.
You were explaining the ins and outs of your food kitchen or whatever.
So yeah, I mean, my aunties. I mean, I that's where I grew up is with my aunties. I have several of them, and they run the kitchen, and we grow some things in the garden behind the house, and and but yeah, we run a soup kitchen.
Yes, from now on, I'm just calling Stephanie bitch instead of Fitch. Yeah.
I Oh, well, sometimes we have a lot of like extra stuff at the farm, and usually we try and donate it or like give it to people because we stopped giving it to the farmers market because we didn't really need the money, so we could
This
just
is
give
gonna
it.
end up like a 2-shot from all the freaking monsters.
Yes,
So,
we could
so
just bring
yeah, you
it.
can absolutely bring it over to the soup kitchen. We'll totally take it. My auntie Batilda makes a really good potato and leek soup.
Oh,
So
yeah, we have a lot of potatoes and corn and
That does
extra
sound
stuff.
nice.
Oh, and if you need some sheep, we've got those. We have a couple of lambs if you need them too.
As this conversation is going, Fitch, um, you you see some movement in your peripheral. You think that a person is following you.
so yeah, I mean with the soup
Um,
kitchen and
Hey guys, I don't know if I'm the only one that's seeing this, but I saw something somewhere.
Like which direction
So
is it?
roughly behind you, I'd say they're probably 50 to 60 feet away from you.
I'm just gonna like slightly like look back. Like,
Did anybody else see? I thought I saw something.
I don't think I like see anything.
No. If something is there, maybe it's best if we stay quiet, Stephanie.
So everyone else can make a perception check with advantage
Stephanie.
because of the nat 20 that Fitch had. So everyone's getting
Damn.
advantage
Oh.
to see where it was.
Damn, bitch.
That advantage stopped at nat 1.
I still only got a 10.
Nice.
Oh no.
I got a dirty 20.
Cool.
23.
All right.
Okay.
So Fitch, Stephanie, and Ives, you have a general idea of where it is. Clove, you're kind of looking in the wrong direction. You got a general idea from the like pointing, but you get very interested in the fact that you see a very rare bird flying by, and your eyes kind of get drawn on that instead from like one of the books you've been reading. And that bird doesn't usually travel out to this area, so it's very rare to see one here. It's more
Yeah,
of a
that's
wintry
fun.
bird.
I mean, yeah, and it's got this really neat pattern on its wings.
Yeah.
It's a blue, but did you know that that any bluebirds you see that it's not actually a blue pigment. It's actually the way the light refracts in the. It's very neat.
So all of that.
That's
And the other
that's
three
cool.
of you, you notice someone not very well hiding behind a tree. You can see that they crouch down, almost as if there's a bit of like, I don't want to say scoffing. I don't feel it's scuffing maybe in the ground where it looks like someone slid on the dirt. And the ground is a bit damp. So you think that someone slipped and fell in behind a tree once Fitch started turning to look at them?
OMG, like, do you think we should like say something or just keep walking or like
Maybe one of us
What?
should say something and not the loudest one.
What do you, is that someone behind that tree?
Possibly.
Hmm.
And I don't think we should leave that unattended because in case that person might be dangerous.
That's
Know
smart.
what I mean?
like I don't mind like saying something. It's not a problem.
What?
need to
Was there a person?
Wait. I think so. We need to think
Rowena
about
kind of takes your hand and points it in the direction of where the person is. And your eyes catch where you can see the four of you all see shoes poking out from one side behind the tree. They're not
Like-
very well hidden.
Hashtag
Hey.
stalker.
Hey, are you okay? Did you fall from that tree?
Well, Clove is the one who called it out. So,
Do you need healing? I can heal.
like I need healing from any of you.
Well,
Okay.
that didn't answer my question.
Like OMG stalker.
Stephanie.
Whatever. And Brody steps out from behind the tree.
Oh, hi!
Their
We're
pants are
outside school
covered
grounds.
in like
What
mud
do you
and
want?
Like, did you come to get roasted again? Because I am all set to start a fire.
Hey,
I just heard was going for a walk, okay? Like you don't have to
a walk in the same direction as us. We're not that stupid. Spit it
Well-
out.
We had to ride a little train car thingy.
Yeah, you gotta
Did you ride one to follow us?
I'm pretty quick.
Okay.
Why? That's okay.
Yeah, I did. Like did you not see that there were plenty of people leaving?
No, we were talking about counting.
I
OMG,
know
you're
that one's deaf, but I guess that one's blind.
OMG, you're like totes obsessed. And
That was
that's
I mean,
me.
I actually
wild.
do have a light sensitivity. That's why I wear the glasses all the time.
Also, yeah, they
I-
can't. I actually, that's not untrue. Rowena can't hear, and Clove has the eye thing.
Whatever. Look, I was going there because I heard there was something there. I'm going to the same place as you, so I guess we can all like go together.
You're not going with us.
No, you're mean.
Well,
If you go
Like,
with us, I'll
we-
throw you to whatever we end up encountering if we encounter anything, because you're
Like-
mean.
We like aren't babysitters, so bye.
well, if he's offering to help, if there's something dangerous out here, then we might
Why
need his
should
help.
we trust him? There's 2 Chimera right here, and he's
He
a.
could be 28 kobolds in a trench coat.
Oh,
Isn't
wait.
that 28 kobolds in a
That's
trench
true.
coat?
Oh, wait. And then I just lean over and like,
Liz?
whisper to Fitch and go, wait, we could use him as bait.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh, damn.
Okay, we will accept you, but you have to be on your best behavior, and if you don't, and I'll just pull out my short sword just slightly.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
We and Clove is clearly very uncomfortable with threatening anyone. So
I'll just like stay back or whatever. I don't want to look
Or you
gay
can
or
stay to the
something.
or you can stay to the side so that way we can check you and you're not gonna backstab us.
How,
I
Okay.
mean,
how would that
Buddy,
make you look?
racism
gay?
and homophobia is not a good look.
I'm more confused. How would that make you? Also,
Here's,
I thought
like,
you already
look,
were.
I'm,
like not in a rude
I'm
thing?
gonna say make a perception check.
Confusion check.
No, make it wisdom based. So make a
it would be
insight.
an insight.
Make an insight check.
Oh, insight.
Yeah.
It's worse. 7.
How is that worse?
Well, it's
Okay.
worse than perception. I'm proficient in perception. I'm not proficient in insight.
He's being weird. He's kind of shuffling and looking in your direction.
Also, this isn't to be I get rude, I guess. I thought you were already gay.
What?
I thought it was like a repressed thing that you didn't want to talk about. Like it was like a deep inside and you just like didn't know yet.
It's okay if that's the case.
It's fine.
Dude,
Yeah, like check your toxic masculinity at the tree, please, before you come and join us.
It's okay to like people who are the same sex. I like people like me. That's fine.
whatever.
I mean,
I like
my
a lot of
aunties,
people.
Not all of
Y'all
them
have
are-
to be so weird. God, I don't even want to go with you. Oh, and it just starts taking off in a different direction.
Okay, be safe.
Bye. Therapy helps a
Bye.
lot.
Like everyone is beautiful. Hashtag beauty in the eye of the beholder.
That was really weird and unnecessary.
That is
See-
completely strange.
I think
I
their
sh-
entire personality is weird and unnecessary.
I should not
Yes.
have planned it. I'm so sorry. Anyway.
No, it's cool. Also, yeah, I just
Wait, what is that kid's name?
That's like Brody, the one who got Kaylin
Right.
suspended for being a dick.
What's his last name?
I don't know, Brody the dick.
I don't think that's anyone's last name.
that'd be
Maybe
a real
some
weird
No,
last name.
I'm looking at the
Dickinson?
roster right now. It is definitely the Dick.
Brody the dick.
Hold on. Let me go and get a last name for you.
Let Let's go find a translator for dick into another language.
I'm gonna sing Roberts because.
Damn it! I tried looking in French and that didn't work.
I mean, in the
let's go
same way that
find-
like cul-de-sac is balls.
in Japanese, apparently it's diku. So guess what?
Oh yeah, it's
All right.
His name
Okay.
is literally Dick.
Le Bag of Dicks.
Yeah, his last name is Le Bag of Dicks. Anyways, he took off. But honestly, Fitch, you can tell with your nat 20 that while he has taken off, he's walking parallel to you, like alongside and not in the distance and
Okay.
trying to stay out of view.
He's gonna follow us. You guys.
But he is following you for sure.
All right.
OMG, he
Well-
totes obsessed with me. I'm so sorry.
No.
It
If he's
happens.
following us, nobody should be calling him out unless he's trying to attack.
He's going
Just
to the
keep
spooky
an eye
house,
out.
right?
It sounds
Well, I
like
was concerned he might have fallen from the tree and gotten hurt, and I needed to heal him. It's kind of the only thing I'm really good at.
If you fall out of trees, you're fine. It just hurts for like a day, and then you're good.
I'm fairly certain that most people get injured. I don't know, maybe you've got some reflexes, but most people get injured when they fall out of trees.
Yeah, and
Just
it just hurts for like a day.
a public notice for everyone: do not jump out of trees, do not jump off of buildings. Everything Ives is saying, do not
Yes,
do
don't
these
do
Don't
things
it.
at
listen to what I'm
home.
saying. I'm quoting actual 7-year-old me who would climb trees, fall out of them, get the wind knocked out of him, and go, "I'm good." Yeah, my arm's twisted the wrong way, but that's supposed to happen, right?
Like, speaking of spooky houses, should we keep going?
Oh, you're
And
you're walking
try-
and talking. It
Okay, try and
Yeah.
beat Le Bag of Dicks to the spooky house.
Why would he even want to be out here?
he's probably trying to be cooler than us.
I'm so sorry. He's just totes obsessed with me.
He said he heard
No,
there
I don't
was
think
something.
that's it.
He said he heard there was something at the place. Maybe he wants to take what. Maybe there's secrets, like secret treasure. Like when you put an X on the floor, and it's because there's treasure there.
Why would there be treasure?
Like,
Well, it
if
is
I
an
had
old-
treasure, I would hide it in the spooky house.
I bury all
it
my
is an
cool stuff in
old
the yard.
tower from a previous wall when they had made them out of just stone
Oh,
instead of concrete. So it's part of the old wall.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
it's very possible that there could be things there.
old weapons and things?
Perhaps I've heard that there's an entire underground tunnel network and other things like that.
Do they
Oh my
have,
god.
do they have
That-
ancient honey? I want to eat it.
Any what?
No.
Honey. Because it doesn't go bad. So you can just eat it from whatever.
Well, are you talking about? There was an expedition and they dug up a mummy in a tomb and there was honey.
Yeah, I just want to eat the honey part. That's all.
Well, the thing is what the honey was for in those tombs was to preserve specific things, because if the honey doesn't go bad, the thing that you put in the honey doesn't go bad. And in the case of the ancient tombs, they were preserving the pharaoh's organs in the honey.
Oh.
And so you might not want to eat the honey.
Apparently, there are now pharaohs and organs being left in jars in my world too. Perfect. It's all canon now.
Yes.
Like, that's a totes wild way to use honey. That sounds
it-
really,
I've
like,
never.
wasteful.
I mean, I guess that's like honey haggis. I've never really had that, but okay.
And there are, like, hungry chimera in the world that could really use the food.
Oh my god!
What? No.
I think it just would take. I don't think people are starving for that. I think it just tastes nice.
Honey haggis? That doesn't sound very good.
Haggis is
So-
pretty alright, and then if you put honey on, I mean, honey's also good. So like, if you mix it, it's
So
probably
you're
good.
walking for about
Sorry, I don't know what happened to my cat.
Now we're
Weird.
hearing you. Make sure to, if you're in that program, to mute yourself. Yeah.
There we go. Got it
Anyways.
fixed.
It did. Did someone do something? Did we
Oh, you
miss
said
one?
subs. Oh, Not a follow. I don't think we said follow.
Not
You know
follows,
what?
just subs.
You know
No,
what?
please.
Followed? Yeah,
No.
add it.
Don't
if you
count
follow
follows.
as well and you're
Okay.
not followed yet, it'll also add a monster to the
Izzy,
tally.
you keep
Yeah, we're up to
going.
29 now. Please change that to 29.
No, technically we've had more follows. I'm gonna have to go check those.
Oh, okay, cool. Go add those. Perfect.
Oh,
Anyways, so you you start heading towards the former wall, and you can see the ruined stone in the distance. And considering that it is hundreds of years old, most of the base of the wall is still fairly well put together. It's only up to about your hip in height in most places, and the tower itself is quite large, but it's pretty good considering. We are going to die. I love it.
I was just putting that in just as a little reminder.
And
Okay.
All right.
you get to the tower. It's at this point, I'd say probably getting closer to like 9 in the evening. So it's dark. It gets dark later. No, it's dark. It's definitely dark at this point. This time of year.
It gets dark
I'll
early
go ahead
now.
and tap the drift globe and have it like hover over my shoulder, and it looks like a little tiny moon that hovers over my shoulder and lights up like a
Perfect.
torch.
I didn't get my item.
Yeah. If you didn't do your item, oh well.
I'm gonna go grab one.
Oh my god.
I'm not. I wasn't able to. Today.
I
I'm gonna
don't
grab
need one.
Fair. I think I'm fine.
And now that you're here, what are you doing?
well, I guess.
OMG, like, were we gonna go in, or are we just here to like check it out? Tourists, go.
Well, I kind of wanted to see what if those lights would show up again, but at the same time, I also wanted to see if there was an underground, like I've read.
I thought that was the light, and I point to the drift globe.
No, that's my light. I can turn it on and off, and it
Okay.
Wow.
because
Is
I
it-
actually see better in the dark, but most people don't. So
I could see in the dark.
Uh,
Kinda. A little bit.
I.
Like, so we're gonna like stand out here, or should we like go ahead and go in?
Well,
Like,
we
I
can
don't want
either-
to ruin
I
this
can
for
see in the
anyone,
dark.
but like,
we could either go into the tower and check it out, or we can stay out here. Do we need a break? We have been walking for about 40 minutes.
I'm totes great. I'm
I'm
Yeah,
okay.
we maybe should take a. I mean, if y'all are okay, we don't have to small.
just
And
we
if
could stop for a
anyone
snack.
else needs anything, I'm leaving a bag right here. And they're gonna throw like a bag with a little bit of food in a side of it, and then start walking away from it.
Oh, I see. There.
He doesn't seem that bright.
He's not.
Well,
You
no,
like
he doesn't
totes
have
us in.
lights.
Oh, God, you are so sweet.
Thank you.
And she's gonna head pat you twice.
Thank you. Just tail wags. Immediate tail wags.
Oh.
Thank you. Nice.
like we can totes like take a break if you want. It's totally fine.
So, is that what you're all? I need a decision from the party. What are you doing?
Did you guys want to do a short rest, like an hour?
Yeah, let's do a short rest.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. So you spend an hour, just relaxing. You set up your camp. You've got a couple tents that are now set up and ready. Did you want to make a fire or?
We can. I can light a fire, but with prestidigitation, but we don't have to.
It's up to you.
And we have the lanterns. We have the other globe. I'm good if we don't light a fire.
I'm
All
also
right.
okay.
She'll. No, don't yawn. I need to be awake for like 2 more hours because it's 31 monsters.
Gods.
She
31
hands you
monsters.
Fitch and Stephanie each a lantern because you were the only two who said you needed it.
OMG, thank you.
And there should be some oil there that will be good for about 8 hours, I think.
Awesome. Here we go.
It'll take 30 minutes. I mean, maybe they won't all come at once, but there's certainly going to be a lot of them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And now that you've got your whole break already and you've got your short rest, did you want to head inside or?
Yeah, let's like totes go in. Hashtag adventures.
I mean, you're kind of the one that knows what we're looking for, right, Orina?
Oh yeah. What are we
I
doing
just
here?
wanted to explore really more than.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, let's go in.
She puts her lantern down on the ground and like shrugs. I'll just walk with one of you two. I think that would be best. And gestures her eyes like towards the clearing where you can clearly see Brody standing there without a light, without supplies, because someone didn't think before coming out here.
Hashtag stalker.
I just wave at Brody, and then I hold up a torch and I go, "Do you need one?"
Wait. He wouldn't have light or dark vision, right?
Nope. That's why Rowena put her lantern down and shrugged and moved in closer to Fitch.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like kind of hand mine to Rowena. Like, it's okay. You need.
Well, I was just gonna walk with either any one of you. Like,
I can hold
we're
it.
not splitting up, are we?
I can hold it.
Are we gonna split up and search for clues?
Well, I don't think we need to split up yet. There's
Probably not.
Let's just go inside.
Should we?
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. I mean, you've already got a dog.
And
Should we go get him?
No,
Brody?
he'll follow us. You know,
Like he'll totes follow because he's obsessed.
I don't know if he can see.
Well, that's why we left in the lantern.
There's the
Oh, okay.
lantern.
So he's fine. Does he know how to use the
Hashtag
lantern?
tunnels or bust. Let's go.
And there
let's go
should
inside.
be 8 hours of oil in here and some vegetables. All right, let's go. Do you think that was not obvious enough?
That was totes obvious, but I mean he's kind of thick.
If he can't find it, he's not really cut out to be a Strom Academy student.
That much is fair.
Man, that's the meanest thing I've heard you say, Clove.
That was
awesome
totes
and scary.
savage. Soup savage.
I mean, we are being taught to like defend the city and stuff.
That's true.
It kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like half our school day.
Yeah, we are.
I guess, yeah.
Boss babe.
So, like, finding a lantern in the dark should be easy.
And it definitely should be. Are y'all heading in?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So some of this is going to be theater of the mind to make it simpler. And because I asked for ruins and I couldn't find ruins.
I'm sorry. I couldn't find any that we could use on stream on short notice without asking.
That's fair. Yeah, I should have prepared a bit more. Anyways.
Sorry, that's also partially my fault.
You get inside. The tower here that you find is about 2 floors. The first floor that you find is mostly rubble because part of the second floor has caved in, and is like basically covering the back end of the wall that would be facing outwards towards where something would come towards the city. And I guess make perception checks.
17.
18.
Show off.
9.
You are so bad at this, Clove, apparently.
That's a 14.
Okay. 17 is pretty good. So 17 and was there 19?
There's
18.
18.
18. 18 and 17, the two of you can see that a little bit past where part of the rubble has caved in from the first floor, there is a break in the floor that you're on the ground that looks like it goes down into the into like a black pit. Ives, you can see in that you have dark vision, right?
Yes.
So looking in, you can actually make out like bits and pieces of the bottom. It's not so far down that it's impossible to see. But you would probably need a rope to get down there and get back up. You could probably jump down, but getting back up is
Guys,
the hard part.
this is what the rope was for. And I just pull out the 50 feet of hemp rope. Just think-
OMG, so smart. Good
They
job.
always said you need rope for adventure stuff, but I got there's a hole. Also, there's a hole. Don't jump in it. There's a hole on the floor.
I'm
Good to
very
know.
proud of you for restraining yourself from jumping into the hole.
Oh, I don't jump into holes. It's usually sheep. I have to go get them out of the hole.
Okay, good to know.
If they like to jump a lot, but they don't.
Holes are where you draw the line. Apparently, trees are fine, roofs are fine, but holes.
Well, yeah, I can climb stuff.
I'm
So
sure
it's
if we stay safe, it'll be a whole lot of fun.
Add another monster.
OMG, you're so funny.
Nice.
Somebody kill me.
So like
Those
we should
31
make like a
monsters
sheep
will.
and get in the hole. Let's go.
So Rowena also pulls out rope. Should we have several ropes or just the one?
How deep is the hole?
It's only about a 10-foot drop, but it's a direct drop, so you wouldn't be able to get up.
Yeah, let's do 2 ropes, and that way we would have to pull against.
So I'm assuming each of you have a rope, right?
Yeah.
Okay. so
I
that
actually
leaves us
don't,
2 of the ropes.
but
Oh.
You didn't get a rope?
I have
I
rope.
did not.
I don't think
Okay.
warlocks get them as part of their kit.
Okay. So you have 4 ropes in total. You want to leave 2 here or 1? 2 or 1?
Let's leave 2 here, and we'll have 2 with us.
Okay. So there are definitely some places that you see are pretty sturdy. There's a bit of a pillar inside, likely where things were stored, and you jiggle it a bit and it doesn't move. So it's solid. It doesn't appear to push when you push it or pull. So you can probably tie around that. So you tie around that. You find another thing that's the same. You've got 2 ropes. Who's going to do survival checks for the ropes?
Let me check my survival.
I'm proficient.
I can do a survival check.
It's only a 5 though.
Oh no, I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, mine's only a 5 as well.
I only have a +1.
It's not
Cool.
a hard check, so just whoever's doing it. If 2 people are doing it, or if you want to give advantage, you can.
Yeah, I can help. I can give Fitch. I'll help Fitch and give them advantage. Do I roll
Okay.
to help, or do I just leave that?
Yeah, you should do it. Yeah.
Advantage is roll twice, right?
Mhm.
Okay, sorry, I just had to check.
It's been a while.
Okay, well, they're both 15, so
Oh, 15 plus the.
no,
Oh,
they
did
were
you-
10
oh.
plus 5, both.
Oh, okay.
Oh, F's.
So 15?
Yeah.
15s are fine. You're just tying something up to keep it here for 10 feet. It's not like it's going to be taking your
Oh,
weight
okay.
because you could literally, this should be fine. You tie the knots. You use some pretty good knots that you've learned while you're here. I don't know the names of knots, but knots that you would learn in the army. And you manage to tie off the rope pretty strong, you feel. You tug on it a bit. It doesn't give. It stays in place. So,
Okay, this seems safe. If it's not, I apologize for any injuries. I promise I'm staying safe, Rowena.
that's just... I like how Rowena's become mom, even though they're the youngest one here, apparently.
Listen, you're the one who said we can't fall out of trees or whatever.
All right. Who wants to go first? Or maybe I will.
Well,
Me.
since Stephanie's wearing the heavy armor, maybe
Did
we should.
did Ives just jump in as they were saying me?
There's another monster. Hang on.
32.
No.
I'll go ahead and start climbing.
32.
I'll climb down.
Okay. Are you climbing down or jumping down? Because after, if you're all climbing down.
I will climb down
Okay.
because that sounds responsible. And I'm responsible.
Okay, so make an athletics check.
Totes. I'm actually really
This is a pretty
bad.
low DC for this, so like it's just basic stuff.
23.
Yeah, you're fine. You get down, and you actually, the way that you get down there, looking up, you can give directions to everyone else. So if anyone else is making a roll to get down with athletics, you can have advantage.
I can definitely do that. Okay, so like if you put your foot there, you can like go down a bit better.
So it's not just jumping. You have to like put your feet in the places.
Well,
Yeah. You like partially climb down with the help of the rope.
How are we going to get through 31 monsters?
32.
Don't know.
Excuse me.
So sorry.
It didn't
32.
update. It's 32.
maybe you could just have them all be like 31 caterpillars or something, and that
They're
way.
doing caterpillar.
Swarm
I know
time.
exactly what they are. I have to roll for them. I know exactly what they are, though.
Oh no.
No.
So it's great. This will be fun. This will be fun.
We're gonna die.
Yes, we are.
We are going to
Because someone
die
keeps
here.
saying the word, and I don't know what it is.
It wasn't me.
Hashtag girl boss.
It's probably hashtag.
So now that you're all at the bottom, is anyone else rolling to get down, or were you just
Oh,
jumping down? What are you doing?
I rolled. I got a 16
Okay.
with
You got down
advantage.
just fine. Yep.
Yeah,
that
so
doesn't say
I
2000.
guess I'll go down too. I mean, do I need to roll to get down?
Yeah. Just unless you're jumping down. If you're jumping down, then it's just a roll. It's either way. It's a roll.
What kind of roll is this for going down?
Athletics
Athletics.
Oh.
or acrobatics. It's a 10-foot drop, so it's nothing really.
I have a -1 on athletics, but I tried to climb down anyway and I got a 5.
Nice. That's actually good enough.
That's a 13.
Yeah, you're good. The DC for this, because Stephanie's down there helping, giving directions, it got tied off strong. Five's fine. This is just a basic check to see that you didn't get in that one. All right. So you've encountered the first 1,000 monsters. You get down to the basement. It's definitely really dark in here, and it looks to be a long tunnel that leads in the direction towards Strom. So there's just a very solid wall base that's dug into the ground, and then where the tower is above you, and then there is just the long tunnel on the opposite side.
OMG, I wonder what these tunnels were for.
What did you say these tunnels were for, Rowena?
Well, from what I understand, they were meant for transferring goods on the battlefield, or injured, or things like that.
Secret
Oh,
snack
okay.
tunnel.
So you would, without having to get into the in through the other wall, because this was the original wall. This is just to get people under the city, and there was also like places where you could hide. A lot of older weaponry was very much based on fighting in these kind of enclosed areas. So if any harbingers got down here, they would just, everyone would be in a line and they could shoot it.
Mm.
That
And
makes sense.
they're fairly short as well, so they can't just climb on the ceiling and make it difficult for everyone. Because the last thing we need is things climbing on the ceiling. So that's why it's a pretty tight squeeze. And looking ahead, it's only maybe a foot or two taller than, I think, Clove. You were 6 feet?
I'm 6 foot, so is Ives, I believe.
So it's about an 8 feet high. So it's snug, but 10 feet wide.
I'm 5'5" and a half. The half is very important.
So I think it's basically like a little bit bigger than an open, like a door kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, most stores are 7 feet tall. Like
Yeah,
most
so just a little
traditional
bit bigger
doors.
than that. Yeah. So
About 3 feet
you've
wide.
got this tunnel. You've got your light. Ives, how far is your dark vision?
60 feet.
Okay.
I've got 120 feet.
Jeez.
Nice.
60.
Why you see so far?
Does anyone
It's a
here
warlock thing.
Oh, that's right.
I see y'all.
I could do I can do a thing that helps me find stuff better, but you can't laugh.
I would never.
Okay. And I'm just gonna wild shape into a wolf
Oh,
and just
wait,
Oh,
that's
that's
cool.
clever.
and I just like wave my
Stephanie,
nose around.
Stephanie. Shh. Hey, Stephanie, let's play a game where you like quiet down. You bring your 10 to a 2.
Oh my god. You're so cute.
That's
How was the oot part a 10 again?
Upside, I have advantage on perception and checks that rely on hearing or smell. So I
Okay,
can start
cool.
sniffing stuff out if
and
we need to.
apparently advantage on charisma checks with Stephanie too.
Yes. I do that thing that dogs do where they don't actually bark, but they just do like the boof. The boof. Ruff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
Rowena has a very hard time not petting you as well.
I just do a little like the thing where like dogs put their head on your leg, just like
Yeah. Yeah, that's totally. And Rowena's like, this is a student, another student. They are my senior. Nope, I am still petting them.
I'm
What am I doing?
I'm putting my head on her hand. Just do it.
Why am I doing this?
Give me scritches.
Cannot help it.
Give me scritch.
So I'm guessing the group is heading in, or are you?
Yeah, we'll follow behind Ives, I guess.
Guys.
Ives has the nose.
Question: Can instead of looking like a wolf, can I look like an actual border collie?
Yes, 100%.
Just full actual dog, not a wolf.
Yep.
Straight up dog.
100%. You're a border collie. Got it.
You're the goodest puppers ever. Dork.
Shay is coming through a little bit.
Listen, your thing for dog people.
Okay, don't come at me like this.
But
So,
yeah, I
you
will sniff
start-
around.
Traveling down the tunnel, and it's long because you had been walking for about 40 minutes to get to where the ruins were. So you probably were walking about 5 minutes carefully, getting over different debris and part of the tunnels being collapsed. At one point, I'd say like 2 minutes into your walk, you start to see a light from behind you.
Brody, are you sure you don't want to come up with us?
So you turn towards the light and you shout out to Brody, and the light turns off.
Can I
OMG,
smell
that's
Brody?
so spooky.
Is he within 120 feet?
Whoever it is a little bit further than that.
Okay, Brody, that you can't see in the dark. You need to turn that back on. And if you're not going to join us, you need to go back to the surface and go home.
Fitch, make a perception check.
No.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's a dirty 20.
You start to hear a breathing near your ear. Just like a warm breath brushing against your ear.
Oh, I don't like that.
Are you like okay?
I can hear.
What?
You've cut out.
I'm just gonna. Oh,
I can hear something like right there.
On
Is
G.
everyone looking towards Fitch?
Yep.
Yeah.
There.
Bork looking.
You don't see anything.
I
Like
s-
nothing's there, but like Brody, if it is you, there's something called like personal boundaries, and you should learn it.
Do I smell anything?
Make a perception check with advantage, I guess.
No. It's a 5 and a 2.
Mhm.
10 in total.
You smell. It's very musty down here. There's a lot of like, what is it called when the air is like it's stale. It's very stale down here, and it's kind of interfering with your smell. Your smell a bit. You don't smell anyone around you that's any different than what you expected to smell. In fact, like, how far does your scent? Do you have like a certain scent distance, or is it?
It doesn't give a range. I'm assuming it's just like. I don't know how far. I mean, I guess how far a dog can smell. Wait, time for me to Google that.
Well, I mean, they have to follow a trail, right? I don't know.
Yeah, but certain breeds can smell further.
You can definitely smell all of your scents coming from the direction that the light was in. Turning towards Fitch, you don't see anyone there with them. It's just like all of you are all in the same rough area.
Jesus, dogs can smell things from 20 kilometers away.
Can I do a vibe check, aka divine sense?
A divine sense? Which one's divine sense? Is that check for all the undead?
As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by a hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiends undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Not behind total cover? Cool.
Yeah.
60 feet. You do know that you're in a 10-foot with wall, with concrete, not concrete, but stone walls on either side. Like, it might be hard to see through any of those.
That's fine. But, like, since, like, you know.
Within 60 feet, back and forth pinging. Do any of you ping? I don't know if any of you ping. I don't think any of you would ping, right? As like evil. Or...
Celestial fiend or undead.
Yeah.
No.
All the paladin thing shows you is celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet, and that's it.
Is anyone hollow spelled?
Does it pinpoint exactly where something is, or does it just tell you that there's some here?
It just says I know the locate. Wait. You can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead.
So know the location. Yeah, just the outskirts of it on both sides. You feel something. You don't know what it is. Even if the spell tells you, you know what it is. You don't know what it is because this is new to you.
Mm-hmm.
But you feel something there.
Like,
you start feeling a breath on you as well, but it's more like you're feeling it through proxy because you felt they told you what they felt, and then that kind of feeling, that sensation washes over you, but from like far away.
Do I feel 32 breaths on me because they're all like, fam, I'm like not getting good vibes from either ends of this hallway. Like, this place does not pass the vibe check. So hashtag not good.
What does that even mean, a vibe check?
Like, vibes are like how you like how the place around you feels, and something doesn't feel good.
A magic that makes you feel what things don't feel and feel good, or
I mean, like, it's
Okay,
something I just kind of like know and like recognize. I'm really good at vibe checks.
this is it's a gut thing. All right. Well, we should probably keep going, or did we want to head back?
Let's keep going. I mean, there's got to be
hashtag vibe check.
reason to be down here, right?
Keep going.
Does it keep going the sense, or is it just the ping?
It's just a ping. As an action, I can detect good and evil. So it's just like, oh, until the next turn, which means 6 seconds is my next turn. So it really just
walk as you're walking for a bit because you decide to walk. It stays exactly 60 feet. Like, whatever this feeling is to you, the sensation with each step that you take, it seems to move with you at the same pace, but just right on the peripheral, the itch of it. Like you can just feel it itching against you.
That's not good.
Like, I don't want to like alarm anyone, but like the vibes just continue to like not get closer, but just like continue to always be like on the edge of like our area. And it's hashtag uncool.
Well, that's not good.
No.
Ives, you start to see something moving towards you in the darkness.
Not a fan.
You see something running towards you in your direction.
Oh, squaring up. Also, dogs can smell 12 miles or 20 kilometers, mind you. That's insane.
What is it? What did you? Because
I'm sorry, I can't talk.
well,
You're
I know, but
growling?
like,
Are you?
I am growling. I'm just like, teeth like snarled up. Just
That's like
90
I'd like
feet away, because you can smell them coming. 90 feet away, 80 feet away, 70 feet away. Keeps getting closer.
I start
60.
barking.
can I see it? Because I've got dark vision out to 120 feet.
You don't see anything.
I start barking at the darkness.
But Ives, you do.
Just
40 feet,
Row.
30
Row,
feet,
row, row.
20 feet. Right in front of you, you see this shadow pass through your body
Can I bite it?
and move through you like this. You can bite at it, sure. Like this spectral image of a person who is running in your direction just passes right through you.
Okay.
And then through everyone else as you turn to see where it's heading. And it looked like someone panicked, afraid, running towards or away from something.
Do
Are
I
you
see?
okay, Ives?
Do I see something in the direction they were running from?
No?
Can I? Did they respond to my barking at all?
They didn't respond to your barking. They didn't respond when you bit through them. It was just like biting through air, like, you know, like there's nothing there.
I mean, I'm gonna immediately
what's-
turn around to watch them run away.
Yeah, and you can see them still running away.
I don't want to drop my wild shape. This is gonna be such a fucking waste, but
Um,
I just
so
started,
we
I do this point.
is like something there.
Bark, bark, bark. Bow wow, bow wow wow. I'm the dog from Powerpuff Girls.
He clearly saw something.
Bow, bow
Okay.
wow,
So
Bow,
like,
wow,
should we
wow.
keep going? Let's keep going if like they saw something.
bow wow,
Let's follow whatever it was. I mean,
bow wow wow.
All right,
Is,
I'll start
is
heading
Ives
down.
heading towards it, or are you all
mean, yeah.
going without them?
I mean, I will take I just want to see if has it already left my vision?
You saw it about 90 feet out. It was just running, and if none of you were moving, then yeah, it's out of your vision.
Oh,
yeah. As soon as Ives started looking agitated, I would have stopped.
then yeah, it probably went past us, well through us. And then-
Yeah, it moved through each of you. Like you're in an 10 by 8 tunnel. So at this point,
I did turn
of
around.
dirt and other things.
So after it passed through me, I just turned around to look at it.
Yep, and you watch it run off. Get out of your sight.
Okay.
Bark, bark, bark.
Like, should we follow what? Should we go through like whatever you're looking at, or should we continue down the path?
Oh, are you asking me?
In general, yeah. What do you guys think?
All of you have to make your decision. I'm not making decisions for you.
What's Rowena think?
Hey, Rowena, what's your opinion?
I don't know why they're barking right now, but they seem very upset.
Bark. I don't have anything that could mime a person. Can I make
I'm going
sand
to
shapes?
here since I know you probably can't talk like that.
Question.
I'm going to cast detect thoughts. Do you mind if, and I'll be literally looking at at Ives. Do you mind if I cast detect thoughts so I can know what at least you're kind of thinking.
Yes. Also, I Scooby Doo just stand up.
Roast.
No, I'm
What?
kidding.
Okay.
A rose. In my just person running person ghost ran ghost
Okay.
run. Also,
What?
Okay.
What ghost?
He
Nothing
says.
says ghost. What?
Okay. So I cast detect thoughts, and he says a ghost. I mean, it's not a full communication because it's just his surface thoughts, but
also
um,
dog thoughts.
Oh.
but
Um.
other than wanting to chase his own tail, he also's worried about a ghost.
Person ran, hit me, went past. Ghost running.
There as apparently something ran through here past us. I don't really. Maybe this was a bad idea, but
Yeah, maybe we should go follow the
Actually,
ghost.
yeah, let's
detect
let's follow whatever that was.
can
Oh my
detect
god.
thoughts see your own? Detect thoughts can like if you push deeper, you can see what I saw. Right? This is
I like how
Um,
I like how this is just every white person in horror movies.
OMG, guys, I think it's
Let's
Go
ghost
towards the
fine.
ghost.
Let's go towards the ghost.
we gotta get these
Maybe
32
we
monsters here.
shouldn't.
Also, quick question. So I
Like,
mean,
not follow?
even in wild shape, I still have my class abilities that let me
Mhm.
speak to any animal. Can I speak to your cat? And then you can hear your cat's thoughts because they're your familiar.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? I would let that work.
Because that's your. I can just talk to your cat, and then you can hear your cat stuff for free. That's your familiar.
I'll let it work. They're technically a fae, but you know what? Sure.
I don't. I thought that was your familiar. I just assumed that was like an
I
animal
mean,
you had.
familiars are usually fae.
That's right.
This one's a celestial.
Yes, but I'll let it go.
Oh,
I'll let
then
it
yeah.
go.
Then I don't know if they count as a beast.
I'll let it go.
It's fun. It's a fun use of the.
Yeah.
I just want to turn to the cat and go. Did you see it or am I? Is this what's that cat?
Meow.
What's that cat sound like? It's the cat's voice.
The cat sounds like the mistress. It speaks with the voice of the
Oh.
mistress.
Oh. Also, I can. Oh, if it was Fae, I was gonna say I could also understand it because I speak Sylvan, so I also speak Fae.
Hmm.
So when it talks in my head, it sounds like the voice of the mistress.
Okay, so what were you saying to them? Can you repeat what you were saying?
Did you see that too, or is it just like a me thing?
How do I want to do this? They asked if you saw that too, or if it was a me thing.
I don't think any of us, but Ives saw the thing.
There's a ghost person who ran through me. It felt weird.
There was a ghost person who
Okay.
ran through them and made them feel weird.
They went that way though.
They went that way.
Okay. Okay. I will relay this to the party.
What a weird game of telephone.
Yes, absolutely.
What's the
Boof.
party think?
Boof.
Okay, so like maybe we shouldn't go and follow the creepy ghost.
They were running from something.
Well, it's either follow the ghost. Keep going.
Or like go to towards what it's running from.
I mean, if it was panicked and running from something, then shouldn't we go where it was going?
Where's my dice?
Away. Let's go away then. That sounds yeah.
Yeah, presumably there was something dangerous the other way.
Sniff, sniff.
Stupid.
I mean, do we really want? Don't we? I want to continue going through here, but realistically, if it's running away from something, isn't it just running away from something that was dead there a while ago?
I mean,
Oh,
if it's
that's
a
right.
ghost,
That's how
yeah,
ghosts work.
then should we go look at what it was running from?
Yeah,
Oh,
like what could go wrong?
continue running in its direction. Like
Don't say
we
that.
don't know if what we're going to find.
Then we shouldn't go. I'm sorry.
I just immediately take a couple of steps towards where the ghost came from and just try and sniff over there.
And as you're sniffing, you start to see what looks to be, because you notice that parts of the tunnel, as you've been walking through them, are destroyed, like on the ceiling, as if something rather large was moving through here. And you start to see what looks to be the tunnel collapsing in that direction. But it's a very strange feeling, so make a wisdom save.
Nat 20 for a 25.
So
Oh, yeah.
you think that what's happening is that
Cool dog.
this person was running away from something, like you've been saying, and right now you're seeing images of what that is. The threat isn't actually coming towards you, but you're seeing generally what it is, and you see this very dark kind of oozy like creature, like the, I don't know, how do I want to, like, is
Venom.
it's not the thing. You know what? Sure. Venom. Like
Yes.
Venom.
Yes.
Beginning to make its way through this tunnel, and several of those ghosts being pushed aside and tossed into walls. You see the shadow themselves splatter, but not like blood, but like shadows splattering across something as the creature moves through them. And it gets closer and closer to you.
And I still don't see it.
No, the only person who's seeing it, and it's strictly because they're a dog, is
Woo!
Ives.
Bork, bork. I
So
turn
yeah,
to
so
Cat.
maybe-
What?
I was just gonna be like, oh yeah, so like let's totally go towards like what it was running from and see what it is. Since I don't see what's going on.
Turns to
Well-
Cat. There's a lot of shadows getting and ghosts that are getting thrown around. I think they're just reliving the thing of how they died. Also, the tunnel is collapsed further down, I think. Also, there's a big ooze thing. Does it look? Have we seen what harbingers
I've
look
seen
like?
depictions of what harbingers look
Does
like,
this look
and
like
they tend
that?
to be like very, very much like Venom. We'll just say like they are very much like Venom. They're oily parasites that become massive and have claws, and they
Having
look a bit
domestic
like the
disputes
alien
with their
from.
symbiotes.
They look a bit kind of like, if we're going to go into descriptions for comparisons, a bit like Alien as well, from Alien, obviously.
Oh no.
It's
Um,
totally fine.
Oh god, 33 harbingers. Yeah, also there's a thing, I think they died from a harbinger. It might still be there.
And the cat is relaying this to you. I don't want to do Mistress's voice.
Yeah,
It's gonna take us
absolutely.
forever.
Yeah.
The cat is
Yes.
relaying this information to you, and
So,
Okay, so I think
we could go check it out though.
so are you saying that they're just replaying everything that happened here before?
that's what Ives
Maybe.
suspects.
I wish I could
is-
see this. That sounds amazing.
It's a cool dog thing, I think.
I think we have to be dogs in order to see it, and unless do any of y'all have the ability to turn into a dog?
And this creature is
No.
getting closer and closer,
No.
Ives, as you're going through, like,
Also-
and this discussion is happening
Also,
until it's probably about within 20 feet of you.
Also, I did not to be scary. It's like 20 feet away. Don't know if it's real or not.
And you're seeing these shadows like cut into it, tear into it, and you're seeing wounds on the creature beginning to appear, but it's still cutting through people. And it gets to where you are, and you're just cold. As it's passing through you, you just get this horrible chill, and you will take damage.
I
Do we all feel
immediately
the
start
chill?
barking.
Each of you, as it passes through you, take just
Ah.
1d4. So, landed on a 3. Each of you will take 3 cold damage as it just chills you right down to the bone.
Okay.
Oh.
And it's this horrifying feeling of dread passing through you. And then you see further movements, starting with I gotta go and get your names.
You can't
Gotta
do
remember
that. It's a
people's names.
bones day.
With Clove, starting with Clove, you can see them coming faster, but you see figures moving towards you, and you're seeing them now.
Oh.
And the light from the lantern begins to become visible again as you see Brody running towards you with a lantern with many things coming in from behind him.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay.
Brody,
Um,
what did you do?
I will load my crossbow.
All right. You're going to do your stand here? Cool.
Oh,
Well,
you're
I'm going to try to keep things from killing Brody.
Okay. All right. So they're about
10 by 8 hallway.
I'd say 110 feet away and enclosing. You see 4 figures behind Brody, which are not moving quickly, but Brody is.
Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark.
I'll shoot over Brody's shoulder.
All right. So if you're going to shoot, we will go into an initiative then.
Yep, knife
Um,
is out.
You will get the first shot, which will be a surprise attack, and then we will go into initiative from there.
Nice.
Did we want to take a 5 or 10 minute break before we start, or do we want to just jump right into this?
I wouldn't say
Anyone
no
need
to
a
break.
restroom?
5-minute break. Because I want to.
Yeah, let's do that.
Break.
Okay, we will do a 7-minute break. We'll go exactly at the half hour. Go, go, go. We'll come right back, and then we'll get right into this.
Excellent.
Alrighty.
This may end up being a 2-shot.
All right. See y'all. See y'all. See.
And we're back, and they're dead.
Rocks fell. We all died.
And
Yeah, so I guess it was 9,501 from what the weekly board thing says. So I need to math out how many each one of you have. So 9,501 divided by 3.
yeah, 9,501 bits.
So we have, we'll say 32 of them, 32 divided by 4. So each of you have 8 dice.
Oh. Awesome.
So each of you have 8 dice to use for anything, including healing. And I think we decided that healing would be a bonus action. So, and I will let you take the full 6 each time you use a dice to heal.
Sweet.
And so what was happening last is that you saw Brody, and then you saw what looked to be 4 creatures or so trailing in behind them. Now the creatures were moving fairly slow. You can't get a very good look at them, but to you they look humanoid. They're slow moving. They're a bit oily. They reflect a bit weird on the light that he's carrying. And it's up to you, Clove. You were taking a shot.
Yeah, I'm taking a shot over Brody's shoulder, and I got a 20 on my initiative.
Take the shot. Yeah, the 20. We'll get to the initiative order afterwards. It's the
Gotcha.
shot right now that we need to.
Okay, so
the initiative is 20.
Dirty 20 for the attack roll.
Oh, as well? Cool. Yep, that hits.
And 2 damage.
2 damage. Oof.
From my crossbow.
Is there no plus to crossbows?
I have a +1.
Okay.
Because I don't actually have the highest dexterity.
The arrow, you watch as the bolt flies past Brody, just barely over his shoulder, and he kind of has this horrified expression as he as he kind of like he moves to avoid it. It was never anywhere near him, but he moves to avoid it as if you shot directly at him, and kind of strikes into the wall and stumbles a bit, but manages to keep himself up as he starts running. You watch as the arrow, though, embeds deep into whatever this thing is, and it looks as though it swallows it. The arrow goes into it and then out through the back, just dropping to the ground as if it barely hit anything.
Fun.
But it does seem a little slower.
Hurry up, Brody.
He will move on his initiative. What was everyone's initiative?
I had
We'll
a
go
20.
20 to 15 to 20.
I just rolled mine. Sorry. I got a nat 20 on my initiative.
Okay.
I didn't roll it before I left, which apologies is 21 in total.
21. So Ives, Clove, Fish.
Give it 2.
2. Cool. You're the very last.
Yay.
Rowena rolled a 23.
Wow.
And
Hashtag 13.
yeah, SF. No, PF. No, yeah, PF.
FY.
FY. Yeah,
I'm Stephanie with an F and a Y.
FY. And you said what? Sorry?
A 13.
13. Okay,
FYE?
so Rowena goes first, and they look over at everyone. Should we run? What are we doing? Should we run too? And you all are free to answer.
We should move and shoot back at it as we go.
All right. He's too close to do that. I can't do this right now. And this version of Rowena. Yeah, that's the right one. Where's my dice? Okay. They seem a little anxious. And their first shot of they raise their hand and gesture towards it, and you see a bit of strange light. To you, why are names so hard when it's the first time? To you, Clove, the light is familiar. But
Okay.
everyone else, it's just a strange, unnaturally blue light that seems to swirl with energy as the bolt of energy is released and strikes into the wall behind one of these creatures.
Oh.
And as she looks back at each of you, you can see that her eyes are blue and swirl with energy.
Oh. Okay.
Um,
and Rowena can see that Clove visibly gets excited about that.
all
I thought
right.
I was the only one.
So, Ives, you're up.
I am going to scream a little bit because you keep doing this to my family members.
I know. I'm aware.
You just can't. You just can't. You just gotta keep hurting me like this. I mean,
I mean, you wrote an incredibly amazing backstory for a character, and I just adopted all of them and put them into the world.
just hurting my family like this. I don't want to have this fight in this 10x8 tunnel, but also, I'm just. I gotta go grab this man. I'm just gonna.
There are no dice for me today. These are all for them because I'm getting all these creatures.
Also, let me add that to the list. Hang on.
That brings our total to 34, does it not?
Yep.
Yes, it does, including the 6 that were already here. Anyways,
6, you say?
yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna just bork forward, just run forward, and try and just when dogs grab you and go, "We're moving now. We're leaving." I'm just gonna
Okay.
grab Brody and be like, "We're gonna run. We're gonna
Okay,
not be in
so
this."
Brody is not up yet, and Brody is still about 90 feet away from you.
Oh, he's 90 feet. Oh, then never
Yes,
mind.
because 120 feet they were on the peripheral of Clove's vision from their dark vision.
That I thought they
The
were so
creatures
much.
that were.
I thought they were closer. I will actually then. Is it an action or bonus action to drop wild shape?
It depends on which version you're, I believe.
It is a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm going to bonus action drop out of my wild shape then. Just standing there, and you said they're 120 feet?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam
Okay.
at 120
You
feet.
beam at level 3?
It's a level 2 spell.
It's a level 2 spell?
Yeah. You're thinking of Pathfinder's Moonbeam, which is fucking bonkers. No, this is regular
Right, you're right.
Moonbeam.
I am thinking of Pathfinder's Moonbeam. Never mind. We're good.
Regular Moonbeam, 120 feet. They need to make a con save. However, shape changers, which I'm assuming they do as they change shape, do it at disadvantage.
Are they?
I don't know if they count as shape changers, but also this is the only spell I have that goes
They
120.
can change their shape.
Also, it lights up the entire room.
I am the god here, so yeah, I'll say that works.
So I cast it at 120 feet. It's a 5-foot radius, 40-foot cylinder of light.
So they do it at disadvantage?
Yeah, shape changers need to make a con save at disadvantage.
All right.
It's radiant damage. If they save,
Okay.
half damage.
What's the save? What is the save?
2d10, so I just roll that. Can I add a d6 to this?
What is the save?
Oh, a con save.
What is the number they need to reach?
Whoop. 13. I forgot the numbers.
Okay. That's a 2. That is also a 2. And if this rolls higher, that is also a 2. Yeah, they all fail.
They all take the damage and revert to their original form and can't change back into a different form in the moonbeam.
Okay.
And it's 2d10 damage, so it's 11.
That's pretty boss.
And it's a radiant damage?
Radiant damage, yeah. It's 11 radiant damage, and I can concentrate to keep that moonbeam on them. They will need to leave that area, or they're going to take damage at the beginning of their turn.
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Yes. I've got
Okay.
1 minute on this.
Reverts them back to their original form?
Hmm.
If they're
If they are shaped like something else.
So you see 4 people who look like regular humans, dressed in military attire from probably, ancient. So as old as these tunnels, so hundreds of years old. So there's with symbols and different types of things on them that you don't even know, but it's pretty recognizable as military attire. And they all just drop while in that form to the ground, the 4 of them.
Ooh.
We're out of initiative for that group
those
of 4.
uniforms haven't been current since we had kings in Strom.
I didn't mean to do that. I just thought that if they saw the moon, they'd get scared and have to go to bed because it's bedtime. That's not what I thought was going to happen.
So
OMG,
remove 4 monsters from the additional monster. Actually, can you make 2 tallies of dead additional monsters? And
OMG, like, damn, you put them to bed all right. Hope
you
they wanted a dirt
look at
nap.
the 4 of
Great
them,
job.
and they just look like regular people now, on the ground, just dead.
Now it feels bad. Also, there we go. Additional monsters 30, dead monsters 4.
Keep the 34 there for additional monsters. We'll add the dead monsters, like 30. That way people can keep track.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those uniforms are very old, as you said. They're ancient. They're probably worth a fortune. I know that's not the thing to think about right now, but that's the first thing that came to my head in this very... I don't know how to react.
Okay, well, are there any more dark things that are coming at us?
I don't see anything, do you? I only see as far as this light allows us.
Oh.
We should like, totally ask the good puppers. We should ask the good puppers because the good puppers like.
It's just back as themselves.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't see that far anymore because I'm, me now.
So
I
how
can't
far
do
is the
magic when
40
I'm a
foot
dog.
radius of Moonbeam?
It is a 5-foot radius. I don't.
Oh,
so
okay.
it says 5-foot radius, but also 40-foot cylinder.
It's only a 5 feet. It's a light on the focus, the target.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. Because I was like, what's the 40-foot cylinder for? If not,
It goes up.
Yeah.
Okay, it goes up 40 feet. Cool, Leo. Thank you for explaining that to me.
So
I can move it if I concentrate.
just in case there's more, maybe we should keep moving forward or back and see if there are...
Yeah, let's keep moving forward.
Moving at this point.
I mean, they were attacking Brody, right?
Brody, are you coming with us now, or are you going to continue to be a douche?
Do you need any healing?
I guess I'll come with you if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's like fine.
I just want to real
OMG.
quick pass that light over Brody to make sure it's actually Brody.
Oh, what? Does he have to make a save?
No.
I think
Oh,
he
wait.
does.
Yeah, he would. Never mind. Then I'm not going to do that. I forgot. It's going to hurt him.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if you're murdering Brody now.
No, I forgot about that part.
Yep, we're murdering him too.
I guess they would be added to the dead monsters tally. Anyways,
This is the start of the dead hobo brigade.
so are you moving forward or are you moving back?
Forward?
We gotta. Standing here won't do us any good. We have to keep moving someplace.
I vote like let's go the opposite of the dead bodies because ew.
But also, don't we need to go find out what's causing those?
Or
I
could not.
when I came down here, they were like they crawled out of
Oh,
Rope
the
froze.
walls.
crawled out
He
of the
froze.
walls.
What was that?
They crawled out of the walls.
Okay. Keep an eye on the walls.
That's not good.
Why would they be in the walls?
Isn't are there dead bodies in the walls?
They were just crawling out of the ground, like breaking out of the walls.
Also, I'm just gonna keep moving this 60 feet because I don't have a whole lot
Yeah.
of time with it.
All right. So you keep moving forward. I'll let you keep going. Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll
I'm not
keep moving
going
forward the
Yeah.
direction we were doing.
Okay.
I'm not walking. I was just moving it
So
slowly.
you
I'm like,
continue following that path. You get
Every
to, I'd say, another 20 seconds or so of walking. You'd already done about 20 seconds of talking, so I'll say you have roughly 20 seconds left. And you do get into a large room where you can see some people or figures looking at the walls, staring at them, and just standing there, rocking side to side,
This is weird.
waiting. There's like, I'd say, 5 of them in this room. And this room looks to be, based on looking around, you can see that there are several tables and what looks to be a bar type area. You think that this might be a barracks or a what do they call it? Like not a cafeteria, but yeah, one of those
Mess
areas.
hall?
Yeah, a mess
Mess
hall.
hall.
Where people would have been eating down here during the wars and heading back and forth between the city and to the walls. And further ahead past these creatures, you can see that there's another long tunnel and that several doorways that go out on each direction, suggesting that maybe these are where there's also some sleeping quarters or armories or other things like that down here.
Interesting.
I'm just saying that if this wasn't full of like creepy dead bodies, it'd be totally awesome, like clubhouse.
I mean, these 4 figures are standing up and staring at the walls and rocking side to side, waiting, just
Are
waiting
they-
there. If you're talking, then they all start to turn towards the noise.
are they bad?
Stephanie.
Is that bad? I just signed to Rowena. Is that bad?
She nods.
Look at Cat and whisper, bad. Oh wait, no, I just signed to Clove. You know sign language, and I'm a person.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot I
would
would
be surprised if you actually did just listen.
Turn to the cat and go bad.
I'd go bad, and then I look and
The
go,
cat looks at you and goes, "Meow."
and then I signed to Clove. Forgot I was a person. That's Marina said that's bad.
They can hear me.
I can also read the signs. Okay.
What are you doing? 10 seconds.
I'm gonna start trying to quietly head across the room.
Okay.
Should I moon them?
6 seconds.
I don't think that means what you think it means. Yes.
Points
I think
to
we need to
Moonbeam.
be ready for another fight.
I'm whispering to the group. Should I moon them?
Okay,
How many more
there
times can we
is.
do it?
Once.
Don't do it then yet.
I'm pointing at the floating
3
moonbeam.
seconds.
I just let it die.
Seconds.
It dies because we don't have time for that.
Did you attack one or not?
No, that's why I was asking. Should I
All
do
right,
that?
it's dead.
And I was pointing to my actively floating moonbeam that's been following us the whole time.
So the light vanishes.
Let's go. Of course, I can't do that anymore.
The light vanishes. You find yourself now standing in a much darker room than it was before, and you can see the figures beginning to move around a bit, looking around for what that disturbance was. They don't seem to notice you right away, though.
Well, can they? So, do they not seem to see the drift globe glowing or our lanterns
Oh, is
glowing?
that still on? Oh, then they definitely see that.
Yeah, the drift globe is still hovering over my shoulder. Yes.
Yeah, they definitely see that. Okay, so they do turn towards you and start moving very slowly in your direction.
I point to where. Let's look at where my moonlight was.
There's 5 of them. What are you doing? The initiative order will remain the same if you choose to go into initiative.
I already started across the room
Okay.
quietly.
Stealth?
Then
Yeah, I'll stealth. Let me.
stealth at disadvantage because you were in chainmail.
Oh, that's right. You got the. Are you wearing that, or are you wearing? Like,
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Perfect. So you start moving forward and you feel a snag on your foot and you kind of like trip over yourself and fall to the ground and realize that there's something on the ground near where you were. And you see one of those figures, just like the other ones, with its hand wrapped around your ankle.
Oh my god! Boundaries! I'm gonna pull up my scimitar.
Cool. So let's see, where were we in the initiative? So Rowena so Clove, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna tap the drift globe and have it do daylight.
Daylight.
60-foot radius sphere of bright light spreads out from the drift globe, and it sheds dim light for another 60 feet, so everyone can see out to 120 feet now.
Cool. And they don't seem to like the light. They actually start to back away a bit.
Okay,
and that'll last for an hour.
Okay. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's my turn.
That's your whole turn? That was an action and a bonus action and a move?
Well, I guess I will move toward Stephanie, but otherwise, yeah, that's it.
All right. That takes us to Stephanie.
Well, one's holding on to my
This
foot,
creature,
so...
is not respecting your boundaries.
Hashtag rude. I'm going to stab it with my scimitar.
You stab it with your scimitar. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, that's a 15.
15 hits.
Dope. That's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. So you slice towards the arm that is wrapped around your ankle, and you cut through it. And it's almost like cutting through butter. The scimitar slices right through the arm, and you notice that what was once this oily texture now reverts back to at least where you severed it, into the hand that is going limp and releases from your ankle.
Ah! Then I will get up since I had kind of fallen, which is half my movement.
Yep.
And I'll take the other 15 feet to start getting away from it.
Yep, you get away from it, and it's kind of crawling towards its hand. You can see that the rest of its body, the ooze is missing their legs.
Oh, that's so gross.
But as you back up, you feel something that you knock into.
I will turn around and look if I'm able to.
And you can see one of them, you weren't quite paying attention to where you're going, and is standing right there behind you.
Excuse you. That is my attack, and I don't really have a bonus action, so.
Fitch, you're up.
All right. Are there any like close to me currently?
I'd say most of them are within like 20 feet of you. This is a much larger room. I'd say it's about 30 by 30.
I'm going to pull my short sword. Wow, like English. Move towards one and try to attack.
Okay.
That is a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Shit. All right. Which does a 1d6 damage. That's a 4.
A 4. So it's doubled.
It's double damage or double dice?
Do you have your plus? Did you add your plus to it, or?
Oh shoot, I didn't add my plus, so that's a 5.
Okay.
Because it's a plus 1.
10? Yeah, you slice through this creature, and as you slice in through it, you notice that the oil begins to part away, and you can actually see as the form, almost like the tendrily things start to lick and try to pull themselves back together, but they don't pull themselves back together fast enough, and it just slides across, and the oil vanishes.
Let's keep doing this.
That creature is down, so you can add that to the tally if you want to.
Hey!
Maybe you'll get through this yet. Maybe. Is that the
Okay.
rest of your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. So then we will get to their turn. Let's see. So I really want to murder Stefan. What?
Am I after these monsters?
You were second in the order, and we were starting the order from where it left off.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. So the monsters, let's see, there was one behind Stephanie, so that one will take an attack towards Stephanie, and they will, where's my dice? Oh my god. There.
Rude.
Ooh. That is a 21 to hit.
That totes hits.
Why is this dice roller gotta roll so slow? That is 4 slashing damage, and make a Constitution check.
Oh. Okay. Let me get there real quick while I put this 4 in.
So you watch as this oily hand begins to grow what looks like claws on each limb of the, not limb, each finger, and then slices right into your arm as they try to reach towards you.
Con save.
Yeah.
13.
Okay, that's good enough. You see as some of the like black oil was kind of around your wound, but didn't get into it somehow. That is that one. 2 will move towards Fitch because they saw them just do a lot of damage to one of their allies. That is, one of them is an 8, which I assume does not hit.
No.
And the other one is a 11.
That makes it. That's
Okay.
just on the mark.
And that is 3 damage, and make a con save.
Alright. That's a 12.
All right, that's good enough. This one came in and tried to bite at you.
Oh,
and just
fine.
grazed across. Oh my god! Stop adding 4 monsters to this fight.
Oh.
So the look on
What did we do to you, Rose?
Why are you like this?
Stephanie, 2 of them. Okay, so the 2 of them went there. There was 5. One's killed. The one that was going after you. So there's 1 left. It does not go towards you. The light. It's going for the light, so it's going towards Clove. It will pass by Stephanie on the way. Are you making an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was looking at like the different features I have on my character. Ooh, Jesus. That's a 19 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits.
Paladins have a lot of stuff.
Paladins do have a lot of stuff.
It's magic and fighting.
I know. That is going to be 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Is it just regular damage?
It is, yes, slashing.
Okay. So you slash through it, and just like everyone else, the blade passes through it, and you can see, just like they had little tendrils that look like they're trying to connect the wounds back together, but it looks pretty hurt as it's moving towards Clove. It will take a swipe at them once they reach them.
You just kicked my cat in the face. Sorry, buddy.
Oh no. Okay, all right, that doesn't hit. I'm assuming a 5 doesn't hit you.
Nope, my AC is 12.
Why? Since when do squishy classes have a AC higher than 5? I guess that's it. We go to Rowena now. Let's see, which one of you looks the most hurt? Stephanie got. Yeah, Rowena's gonna run towards Stephanie and pull out a. They kind of reach towards their side where a weapon would be, and almost as though they grab something from thin air, you watch as a sword begins to materialize out of a sheath, and you can see the blade pulling out of nothing and just being almost not like a lightsaber, but a blade made of pure light, which is a light blue that seems to swirl with the same type of energy, and they will take a swipe towards the creature.
Oh,
So a
neat trick.
lightsaber?
I'll have to ask the mistress about that one.
Um,
I thought you were going to try and stab me, and I was like, please don't.
Is Rowena Luke Skywalker?
they miss, so they take a swipe and they go wide. You watch as like they know that they're having a cool moment right now, and they're a bit anxious about the fact that there's someone over there that seems to be recognizing what's going on right now. And as they go to take a swing, the blade just goes wide. That takes us to Ive's turn.
Nah, I wave. That's my whole turn. I don't think I can do these at the same time. I have a class ability, but I don't know if it counts as casting
A
a
dragon
spell.
is 2,000.
Don't
no.
help this along.
Don't give that. No, don't say words. I am going to wild shape into an elk.
The form of flea.
Yes, form of flea. No, I will wild shape into an elk as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And then use my action for its charge attack. And I will go. There was one. It's like right next to Clove, correct?
Yeah. It's right in front of them. So if you're charging, yeah, it'll be fine.
Can I do
We'll
it from
see-
the
we'll see what
side?
happens.
Can I like move and go to this? They have 50 feet of movement. Can I like
Does it? How much movement do you have to do for your charge?
only 20? So
Okay, so I mean, yeah, you could do a bit of running from one way and then go in from the side. Yeah, sure.
yeah,
I'll let that happen.
I don't want to hit Clove. That would
Yeah.
be counteractive
Cool.
to my point.
Yeah, go, make an attack. We'll see what happens.
And I'm just ramming them. It is a 9 to hit.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go double check. I know that these have low AC. Where did it go? Oh, they have an AC of 8. You hit.
That's insane. So it's a D6
Wow, okay.
of D6 plus 3, so that's 9 damage. Woo! And it also bludgeoning only. It also needs to make a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone.
Oh, how much damage did you say?
9 bludgeoning.
Well, with the 7 that was already put into it through Stephanie, you charge into it. You start into a gallop. It looks like you're going to run past Clove, but then at the last moment, your head kind of twists, and you do this like, what do you call it? You basically chuck the antlers from the top of your head into the creature and knock right into its upper arm and head and put it directly into the wall, which then is splattered with black ink, and the humanoid form falls to the ground.
I just do the like hoof at the ground. That's my turn. That's all that was
Another
all.
one gone.
I can't do any actions, I don't think. Or I mean any bonus. Yeah, it's my turn.
Can we please stop filling them up with monsters?
No, please.
So you can add that one to another dead one. Let's see, there's still 3 more in here. That takes us to Clove.
My turn again? Okay. I'm gonna, let's see here. Gonna do Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Against the nearest one
Mm-hmm.
that's still alive. They'll need to do a 13 dex save.
13 dex save. They save, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay, so
They rolled a
don't-
nat 20.
so they don't pick up any damage from that, but I do a sacred flame which glows with the blue light.
With grows through blue light swirling with energy as it launches out and moves past the creature and swipes right into the wall the same way that her first attack had gone through. And then she looks at you and Rowena looks at you and gives you a kind of like squinty eye, like, you as well? Kind of thing.
I'm excited.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's my turn. I don't have really any bonus actions that I want to do right now. So
You're up, Stephanie. Stephanie?
You're muted.
Muted.
There we go. I am going to, because the one next to me is still kicking. I'm going to.
Yeah, it's on the ground and it's pretty hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish it off.
Okay.
That will be a 16.
That hits.
Okay, those D4 have been grumpy, so let's try these D4. Nope, still grumpy. So that is 6 points of damage, of regular old damage.
Cool. That is enough to finish it off.
Boom!
As you strike into it, the oil seeps away and into the dirt, revealing a regular humanoid form that's hundreds of years old. Well, there it is anyways.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use one of my D6 for healing.
Okay. So it's a
that's
full
just
6.
Full
Yeah,
6. Okay,
full
cool.
6. Yeah. Are you keeping track of how many you have?
Yep.
All right.
How many do we have?
We
You
started off
had
with
8.
8, right?
8.
You have
Oh,
9 because they gave you an extra one.
I now
I'm
have
special.
7.
So that takes us to Fitch. You're up.
Okay. You said there's like 2 next to me, right?
There's 2 next to you, yes.
All right. Well, I have my short sword out already, so like,
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna straight up stab one.
Yep. Go for it.
Cool. That. I don't like that. That's a 5.
Is that with your plus?
Yeah.
Well, just like Rowena and Clove, you go and take a swipe, and you're maybe a little bit. This is new to you, and you shouldn't be seeing things like this right now. So there's still a little bit of
not.
fear and shake in your hand, and you swipe out, and it just kind of like passes through the ooze, but doesn't seem to do any damage.
Okay. And then I would also like to use one of the D6.
Oh, you want to use the D6 to try to?
To
Yeah,
heal.
sure.
No,
Let's see if we can.
heal.
Oh, okay.
two
You can
is-
also do it to make it hit.
Actually, you know what? I'll wait on the healing. I'll try to make it hit. So
Okay, yeah.
what do I just?
You just roll a D6.
it? Cool. That's out of 3.
Out of 3.
Yeah.
What's 5 plus 3?
8.
You hit.
Cool. Cool.
Yep, so roll damage.
All right.
So right at the last moment, as you notice that your blade's about to miss, you get this pulse of energy from an outside source that kind of pushes your arm, something bracing against your elbow, and just pushes in to make sure that the blade strikes true.
And that damage is a 5.
5. Cool, that's some good damage. The blade pulls back out, and you see these little wisps of blue energy just hovering around your elbow,
Oh. That's so
which
sweet.
then vanish as you're looking at them. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So that creature will then kind of back away. It's a bit intimidated by the light from the drift globe or whatever as well. So it will start heading towards them. So it's going to move away from you, so you can make a strike against it if you want. It wants to get rid of the light.
Oh wait,
wait,
who's
so is it
making?
my turn?
No, it was Fitch.
Oh,
you
it's
were
moving
doing
away
an
from
attack.
me, and I
Yeah.
can try to attack it?
Yes,
Hell yeah. That's a 19.
that hits.
Hey! Hell yeah. And that is a 6 for damage.
So the one that, that one's looking really hurt. The two of them, the two strikes are really deep into them. This one does get away though. And it heads towards Clove, and it will take the strike, but it does so at disadvantage in the light. Yeah, the one that rolled a nat 20 rolled 2 nat 20s, and I'm like, excuse me, sir? That's okay, that one. I'm assuming an 8 does not hit. So that one misses. The other one will then attack at Fitch because it didn't like being hit. And wow, a 3 and a 4. Yep, that doesn't hit.
Nope.
Maybe I need to throw 20 of these at you at the same time. You know what? Maybe 20 of these are just appearing.
No.
Yep. That takes us to Rowena, who will then be like, I've got it this time. And will dash forward towards the one that's heading for Clove. Okay. Why? Being a DM is hard because you have 400,000 tabs open.
Is it all those monsters? Is it that 35 additional monsters that's making it hard?
A little bit, yes. I may regret this partially. Okay, and she slices through it, and you watch as a blue energy ripples through their body, and the blue energy seeps away at the oil, causing it to like evaporate, and then the body just drops to the ground, unwounded, mind you, almost as if the energy struck the oil but not the person.
Neat.
And that is their turn, so it's now at Ives.
Alrighty. I also just want to point out that I'm sorry if I'm distracted. I've been watching The Same Neighbor. You know how I keep saying someone definitely got a body? They're just dragging a fucking duffel bag and then tossing it in the trash. I don't want to know what's happening, but it feels like I'm watching a crime happen.
You're now accessory to murder.
I didn't see shit. I don't know nothing about nothing. Welcome, viewers.
Hello.
Welcome, Raiders.
So you have one in front of you. We have 8 of them dead.
Yeah, I will try and hit the one in front of me. Do I have enough space to charge, or do I just hit it?
It's right there with you. You would have to back up. You could back. Oh my god. You have Fitz at home.
It's so many monsters. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I gotta
add
two
more to the count.
2 more.
Just to inform our rating friends, every
Don't give 'em
time
ideas.
500 bits or someone follows or someone subscribes, another monster is added to a monster count. So right now we are at
7
37.
37.
We've only
37
killed 7
monsters. We've killed 7.
And it looks like we are just about to spark another hype train. This will be the first time we've ever had 2 hype trains in a single.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
die. Spicy.
thing, so.
I will just attack it.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Go
beat you to
ahead.
death with my hooves.
Yep.
This is a nat 20 for a hoof attack.
Nice.
A total of
It didn't
25.
need that, but nice. Oh my god.
I can't handle this.
We have another hype train.
Alright, let me add 2 more. We're at 39 monsters.
You're so
Guys.
cute.
We're gonna die here. Every time we think we kill one more, just spawn. Here's another 100 from Rowan. Don't you traitor?
You traitor. So
It's only 100. It's not like I've.
Can you roll your damage, please?
Yeah, it's 2d4. I'm gonna just hit him. It's double damage, right? So that's
Yep, double damage.
4, 5, 8. So 16 in
8.
total.
Okay. Yeah. 16 damage is more than enough to deal with these ones. You've now successfully cleared this room as well. Put the count to 9 in total.
Yeah.
As your hooves crush into the creature, just like the previous ones, the oil vanishes, but the person remains behind. You can tell based on this one that their uniform is actually a high-ranking official, you think? Probably one of even the generals of this area.
Oh, that's...
But most of the other ones have just been like regular soldiers.
Also, I forgot.
Uh,
Elker's 700 pounds. I'm massive.
Yeah.
Good thing we're not in that little tunnel.
Yeah. How tall are you with your horns?
No, they're still about... The elks themselves are still about 6 or so feet, maybe.
Okay.
They're
Well, that's cool.
they're just thick. They're like moose thick, where it's like, god damn, it's dense animal.
But yeah, so you're now in the room. The room has... There's still the 2 or 3 tables here where you can see where people can eat. Oh my god!
Ah!
No.
It's another 3 more. I thought we were good.
Oh. So we're at 42 monsters.
We're at the answer to life, universe.
We're never
the
getting out of
everything.
this.
We are going to die here.
So I should never have come up with this idea.
Why would you say those words and then you told the 2 most bit happy people about it?
So you've cleared the room. What are you doing?
Crying.
I'm crying because I can hear more monsters down the hall.
I guess, should we totally go? I know,
How's
it's really
everybody
scary.
holding up real fast?
You're lying to me, Strom.
I know, it's scary. Thank you for knocking over my dice, sir.
Yes, Strom, I don't believe you.
My cat is really panicked right now.
I'm just an elk pong at the... I'm fine, health-wise.
So
I need to know what people are doing. Come on.
we need what is do we need to leave or I mean I don't think any of us did anybody get injured because I can help with that.
I can help too, just so you know.
I'm just slightly injured, but it's fine. It's fine.
I'm not hurt at all either. Brody? Brody?
You've been here the whole time and you haven't been helping.
Do we see Brody?
Where's Brody?
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, Brody! Hashtag stalker?
Where did he go? He was right here a moment ago. I mean, I literally shot a bolt over his shoulder.
Well, he came with us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did he?
Yeah, well, he did. Yes. I don't see him down the tunnel.
Oh my god.
Unless
Idiot
he went
keeps
into
wandering
one
off.
of the other rooms.
He may have run ahead.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Okay.
Turns to cat. Should we go follow Brody then?
Well, honestly, it's either we leave or follow Brody, and no one's going to miss him. I'm just going to say it out loud.
Just to the cat, I just say his parents might miss him. Because I'm an elk right now, so I can't talk to people. So I'm just talking to the cat.
We should we should probably go see if he where he went. So let's just buck up or shut up and let's go.
You say buck up and I just toss my head around.
You are in fact.
I'm a buck right now.
I'm going to turn to the cat
Mm-hmm.
and ask, would the mistress be okay with leaving him behind?
To be honest, one does not approve of that type of action.
I didn't think so.
But one does not expect self-sacrifice either. And
I don't think we can leave him behind, y'all.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right.
Such bullshit. But let's go.
So y'all are deciding you're going to keep going?
I guess
We've got to find Brody at least.
We gotta find these 42 monsters.
Technically, it's a little less because we've killed 9 of them. So we need to find these 31 monsters.
30.
33.
That's that
33 monsters. I'm not the math gay.
No, you're not.
That's what my calculator's for.
You continue along the same path then?
Yup.
I guess. Hashtag stalker, where are you?
There weren't any other paths off of this one big room, were there?
Well, no. So this one room went off into another tunnel, which was going in the same direction towards Strom. And you can see as you're going down that tunnel that there are several doorways on each side that are all closed.
No.
Okay, I'll
No.
since the drift globe will be doing a daylight for another hour,
Okay.
I'll be kind of poking my head down there and getting the light shining down there to
Yeah.
see what's down
the
there.
light is always shining down there. The only difference is it obviously can't get into the sealed rooms.
Well, yeah, but if there's anything in the hallway,
No, the hallway is empty. As far as you can tell, there's rubble. The ceiling is still mostly destroyed.
We got 3,800 bits during that hype train.
What are y'all doing? We need to focus on there's 40 something creatures. We need to focus.
I
Okay.
thought we were going. I thought we were still going.
We've got to find Brody. So I'll literally knock on the nearest door and go, Brody, are you in there?
Okay. That's what I need. I just needed to know what we're doing.
Yeah, I thought, because we said we were going to
Yeah,
keep following
You said
Brody.
you were going to go, but I also mentioned there were doors. So I just needed to know if you were
okay.
going for the doors or if you're just walking, because you can just walk.
Oh, I
It's
thought
up
it was
to you.
only doors, so we were just going to... Yeah, let's go
No.
find Brody.
Okay. That's where the confusion was. Well, that doesn't help. All right. So you're knocking on the doors then.
Yeah.
I knocked on the first door. Brody, are you in there? Brody.
You don't hear an answer. There's no answer.
Okay. Should we open the doors?
Why not?
Well, there's lots of reasons why not. We've just killed 9 of them.
I cannot respond as an elk. Should just turn to cat. Should we just open the doors, and if there's a monster in there, just close the door? I'm saying this to the cat, who's the only one who can
And the
understand
cat
me.
relays the message.
I mean, I
think that's
suppose
the
we
best
can.
way to do it.
I'll turn the knob on the door and see. Does it open?
You try the door.
Yep. Just the first one on my left.
The doors in here are fairly old. Most of them are made with like iron or other types of metals. Most of them are fairly rusted. While the door handle moves, the door itself isn't moving. You'd probably have to force your way in.
Okay, I'm not especially physically strong. If someone who wouldn't mind giving this a shove.
Can I just?
Oh,
I said I will try to shoulder it open. I'm pretty strong.
okay. So you're gonna strike the door?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a mimic. No.
It's monster number 42.
A mimic, don't be. It's actually 42 kobolds in a door costume.
Oh
Yep.
God.
Can't
Perfect.
believe it. This entire castle is 42 kobolds.
What you doing? You strike?
I said I strike the door.
I said I roll to hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
That is a 14 to hit.
No, I'm roll damage.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna hit a door.
You think?
If you whiff it, that's wild.
That's 7 points of damage.
You're using your weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. You strike steel to steel. It makes a bit of a spark, but other than damaging the door a bit, it doesn't really do anything.
I'm just
Can you-
saying
Just do an athletic.
it might
shoulder it.
be like we probably would have heard him come through this door if like we're trying to like bust it open.
That
That's
is a
true.
good point. If we're having a difficult time trying to open it, I highly doubt Brody could have opened it.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's
so-
try a different one.
Yeah.
Also, like, fuck you, door.
So I guess we'll just go down the hallway, knocking on the door. Brody, did you go in this one? Brody, did you go in this one?
In trying each door?
Yep.
Okay. So you go down each one, you try each door. Each door is unlocked, but each door is rusted, old, sealed. The metal has bent over time. It would take force to get through them. So generally, as you're checking each door, you can tell that they're probably... It's not likely they're inside there.
Okay.
And there's definitely 40 creatures in these ones, so all of them are gone. No.
Aw.
I knew it.
You get to the end of the tunnel, and you come out to another large opening. This one is a bit strange because you hear trickling water in the distance. You have how long of the Shift Globe?
It lasts for an hour of the daylight. The daylight spell lasts 1 hour.
Okay, so you had like 5 minutes there. How long did you spend checking each door at the most?
A couple moments, a few seconds at most for each
No, I meant
door.
like for if there's about 30 doors, how long did you spend?
Oh, I definitely stopped at each one. So several minutes.
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah.
Like 5 seconds at each door going, Brody.
Like what I'm mostly asking is how much time would you have spent? I'm not asking you to try to figure out how long it would have taken you. It's how much time would you have spent on this task?
Probably a good 10 minutes.
Okay.
10, 15
So
minutes.
10 minutes at the most. Cool. I have a general idea now. So you get into the next area afterwards. It's a large open room. You have 120 feet of light, you said? 60 of
Yep,
bright,
60 bright,
60 of dull.
and 60 more dim. Yep.
You can see what looks to be running water in the distance.
Okay.
In this very large open room, you can see barrels everywhere across it. It may have been a storage area, or they were just keeping things here, but there are barrels everywhere. Each of them appears to be made from the same metal that the doors are.
Okay.
Uh,
Is there a river under the city?
I mean, I don't recall there being a river under the city. There's no river unless the sewer, like other than the sewer.
Doesn't smell that way.
It doesn't. It's kind of like a sage and a tar.
Oh. It's a very weird smell.
Oh my god! I just saw the little eyeballs come. Oh my.
You just saw them peeking. I saw them sitting next to me, and I was like, I have to touch these.
Can I look around, see if I see any of the figures?
You don't see any of the figures here. The room is, I'd say, we'll say 50 by 50, because of the 60 feet of light. Yeah, you get the whole room. And there's just water trickling in from the ceiling, but the running water you can't see, you can only hear.
Brody.
Your voice travels down the tunnels.
I don't know where he could have gone. Maybe he went back home?
Could something have like taken him and just like him?
I've been avoiding that possibility, but yes.
Could I try and do any kind of investigation or perception as an elk?
Do you have the same advantages as an elk?
Whatever their skills are, they don't have keen senses. Like,
Okay, so they don't
dogs
have the
do.
wolf senses.
No, so it's like, can
What
I just
are you
look
trying
around?
to smell for?
Brody. Or anyone. Has anyone who's not
Well-
us been in here?
Is it an elk, or is it a
Oh, I'm assuming
Noxilus elf?
I'm assuming
elk?
it's an
'Cause-
elk.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever would be in the nearby forests.
Well, you're sniffing the area. Go ahead.
Okay, this feels like cheating, but yay. Isn't that 20?
How many have there been tonight?
That's why I was.
Am I gonna have to
Several.
get a freaking camera on each of you? Gosh.
I mean, I'll put my camera. That's why I said
no,
I'm like this feels
I'm
like cheating.
kidding.
For
I'm rolling D&D Beyond, so
is this perception or investigate? I don't remember what I was doing.
Are you smelling for it?
I mean, yeah, I have no hands, so yes. And my eyes are elk eyes.
Then yeah, I'll say perception.
That makes it a 25. I'm gonna use this dice now.
25. The main thing that you catch is this very bitter, acrid scent of sage and tar that just fills everywhere. It wasn't a smell that you could smell before when you were in your regular form, but in this form in particular, the whole area smells like it, and it is awful. It's overwhelming. The more that you stay still in one place, the more that it feels like the smell is sticking to your body, is everywhere around you.
Sorry, I was looking at these dice to make sure they're correct, and it said they glow in the dark, so I had to look. I will. It's an awful smell. The kind of smelly smell that smells. I will turn to the cat and go, there's this. Can you smell the sage and tar thing? I think they were.
Wow. No.
Okay.
One can smell due to their heritage. The elk, it seems.
Yes, I saw one in the woods once, and I was like, oh, I know what that is, and then I copied it. It smells weird in here.
Perhaps this place is not safe for you.
I mean, yeah, the like 9 people that we had to fight made it clear. We just want to get Brody and then leave. Or that's what I want to do.
No, one cannot help.
Can you tell the human?
I have been.
Oh, okay.
Everything you're saying,
I
they're
know.
hearing.
I know. I'm playing it as Ives going like
Okay.
as fully not knowing how this works, just going like assuming it has to be verbal. It's like, oh, I didn't. Is it? I don't know how cats work. They confuse me.
One is not a cat.
this isn't a cat thing. This is a
But you have
bigger thing.
such a cute face, and like
I mean-
little tiny cat face.
And I am relaying this. They are telling you everything that they're saying.
No. Yumi is a very special cat.
And you see, they're just talking to the elk, which you know who they are, but
It's a weird sight.
yeah, you're hearing elk noises, and then you're hearing cat noises, and then you're hearing Clove just...
I will elk nod, just do a little vain swish of my antlers because they're so pretty.
What are y'all doing?
But yeah, I mean that's the most I found.
I want to go look over at the water.
So you're heading towards the sound, because the water that you're seeing in this area is coming in through the ceiling.
Yeah.
Everyone make a survival check.
7.
12.
10.
7.
Okay. Well, the 12 has a general idea of things based on how long you've been walking, moving, going back towards Strom. There are several rivers just outside, man-made rivers that are just outside the reservoirs, even outside the city. He could be underneath one. And that could be why you're
Gross.
here. You know that they're not doing this all tonight, right? It is 1:30 in the morning. We are doing a second shot of this. There is no way they're running through 43 monsters in one night. We would be here for 6 more hours.
Speed run, which is just fill a room with monsters and let them kill us.
I have a mystery to tell, damn it.
We're gonna die.
I
You're heading
mean, I will follow after Fitch because Fitch seems to have a plan where they're going. So,
all right. And you're heading towards the sound? Fitch?
Yeah.
Okay. It takes you another 5 minutes or so of walking, but you eventually come to what the source of the flowing water, and you can see that there is a waterfall in this area. But the strange thing about this waterfall is that the water flows up.
Anybody know how to swim?
I totally do.
I would prefer not to swim if there are monsters in the water.
And upon further investigation, make investigation checks with the water.
God. That's a 6.
God, I cannot roll above a 10 for my skill checks tonight.
I rolled a 10.
Does anyone want to add their dice to this?
That's right.
Oh, right, I do have 8 of
Taking
those.
my.
I rolled a 13.
I will add, is that a D6?
D6.
And I got a 6, so 16 total for the investigation check.
I rolled a 13 with a -1, so a 12.
Okay.
I'm also an elk, so I don't know how that factors into things.
Everyone else?
I rolled a 10.
16?
I'm waiting on Fitch.
Just a 6. I'm
Okay.
not adding a die.
So, with the 16, you notice that these barrels that were in the other room, there are some in the water, and you can see that inside of them, they're leaking a strange black fluid, very similar to the one that was on these creatures, these people.
That's not good.
Mm-mm.
And it's traveling up what seems to be some kind of either there's a magical effect or some kind of mechanical effect that's causing the water to go in reverse, going up instead of down the waterfall. And based on where you are, you think it could be going into one of the water sources for the city?
We don't want these monsters in the city reservoirs, do we?
No.
Okay. Any ideas? Because I mean, I could ask the mistress to zap it, but
Does anyone have control water or some magic like that?
Don't get me started on control water.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Our
don't.
other game?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on. All right.
Nothing shady ever happens with control water in our games.
There's nothing you can do with control water. That's super fun.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
What do you want to do? You're at a dead end. You can't seem to go any further than where you are, and you have a waterfall going up. You can also go back if you wanted to. The choice is yours.
I mean, we really need to not have that water going up. Is there any visible thing to target? I mean, I don't want to just fire a guiding bolt into the water.
Well, from what you can see, there's 30 to 60 of these barrels just seeping this liquid into the water.
Oh, okay. Barrels.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're the same barrels that were from in the other room. the ones that were metal and had no symbols on them.
Can I try moving one as an elf?
They're like in the
Oh,
water.
in the
in
water.
the water. Okay. Then yeah, I can't.
Okay.
And the water's about 15 feet deep. You can just see them in the water.
Okay, so I'm going to Sacred Flame the barrels and see if
Okay.
that does anything to the barrel.
Okay. The barrel misses. So it doesn't avoid the attack.
So a D8, so 1 damage on the D8.
Oh, bud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it does strike the barrel, and the light goes through. It comes in from above, strikes into it, and you notice that a little nick is made in the metal, and you can see more of the liquid seeping up and into the water.
Oh.
Whereas
no, we don't want
before
no
it looked
there.
before it looked like it was just coming in through like seams that were starting to weaken. Now there's an actual hole where it's beginning to flow out of that one barrel and into the water.
Okay. Not good.
I mean, like, how bad would it be if we like actually like get into the water? Do you think?
I'm a little concerned. Does anybody have any telekinetic moving things?
Mm-mm.
Nah.
Can I drop my? Go ahead.
My abilities are strictly with this, and she holds her sword, but it's just the hilt and the handle. No light.
Right.
That's really neat, by the way. I'm gonna have to ask the mistress about that.
Could we could we try and like lasso the barrel?
I guess we have ropes still.
We do have rope.
The one of us would have to go in there and tie them to the barrels, right?
I mean, not if we're
Unless
really
you have
good
a
at
magic-
lassoing.
I mean, you can lasso through 15 feet of water and get it around it.
I don't know. Maybe.
That would be nearly impossible.
I could go into the water and try to maybe.
Do you not to assume, but do you swim pretty well?
Izzy, that was never discussed. I'm an otter.
Yeah, you would have the same swim speed as move speed.
Cool. Yeah.
Those kind of things definitely transfer through.
Cool.
Why is there an 8? What is this 8?
It's the dice counter. It's just putting that.
I've used one. I only have 7, I believe.
Oh, I will add that. It's just gonna be a little thing that pops up in the corner. I figured out how to do that.
Should we like put a little bit, like put your like toes in the water to make sure you're not gonna like immediately die?
I mean, probably a good idea just to make sure it's not gonna kill.
Yeah, so you don't like your feet don't like melt off, or all of a sudden you're like #oil person.
What is hashtag?
Why do you keep saying hashtag?
I know what you're talking about. It's like normal speech. Everyone talks like this.
No, I have only ever heard you say hashtag. What is hashtag?
I don't even know if there is a hashtag in this world.
Hashtag canon now.
When we're talking about testing out the water, I'm gonna put my short sword back and actually pull out a dagger while walking towards the water and like put the dagger, like the tip of the dagger in the water just to test it, but not on myself.
So interesting to note. You put the dagger into the water. Okay. How far?
Up to
the water's a mimic. No.
Fucking knew it.
So up to the hill. Okay. Yeah. Your blade passes through. Starts as you dip the blade into the water. You notice that it vanishes. Like not the blade itself, but as far as you put it into the water, you can't see it anymore. Like you would expect to see the blade in the water, but nothing that passes into the water you can see.
That's weird. I'm gonna like pull up the dagger just to check.
Dagger's still there.
Yo, guys, check this out.
It's
I'm gonna do it again.
Are you just gonna start stabbing the water?
Stabbing the water.
Or is it that murder? Murder! Stab the water.
and upon seeing them try that, I will take my quarterstaff and do the same.
Anything you
poke
put
the
in the
water.
water seems to vanish.
Are we looking at a portal situation?
Possibly. I mean, everything keeps disappearing.
Keep saying, babe.
Why are you saying these portal things as if you know what they are? Stop metagaming, everyone.
I'm gonna
I
just
turn off
like,
what I was just said.
I'm gonna put the dagger away now, and I'm gonna actually put my hand in.
Yeah, sure. You put your hand in and it starts vanishing.
Am I taking any damage?
No.
All right, well, it doesn't seem to be hurting me.
So I don't think the
But like,
I
does your
don't-
hand feel wet? Because like, I really don't want to get my hair wet.
I'm just gonna pull out the hand and like
Oh my god.
water
I don't
on
want to get my hair.
Stephanie.
Oh my god, rude! Ew.
You pull your hand out and your hand is entirely dry.
Oh,
Oh, that's totally fine.
Uh.
Like, let's go.
So what? So I assume if we stick a rope down there, it's not going to reach the barrels anyway.
Then how is it, if it's in a sort of portal thing, how is it
I'm-
getting to the
I'm not
water?
really sure what's going on.
Can I? I'm gonna drop my
Maybe
wild
it's an
shape.
illusion thing?
Drop your wild shape.
Can I try casting something? Frostbite at the
I am
water.
not familiar with the spell.
Yeah, I want to cast. No, can I cast frostbite at the water to see? I don't think that can. I don't know if that can freeze it or not. I'm throwing ice at something. I just don't. I just want to know if it sticks around. Also, who used their dice? No, Rowan.
I
you
used
used-
one.
All right, you're all at 7.
Damage. It is not that kind of damage. Yeah, it's cold damage. It freezes the water. It treats the water as though it's there. Peculiarly, though, you're all thinking to yourself, like Clove's attack went through. That's weird.
Okay.
But physical things don't.
As far as you can tell.
Okay, that's incredible. Also, I can't turn into a thing again unless I take a nap.
Okay.
Well, is
I say like, does one of us just want to like jump in?
I was going to stick my head in the water.
I've jumped into a lot. I've jumped off and into weird stuff before. I've jumped into
I
holes.
can swim.
You said that you don't jump into holes.
I've
You did say you
climbed
don't
into.
jump into
You're
holes.
right. I've only climbed into holes. I've never jumped in them.
I'm going to stick my head in the water
Okay.
from the bank. I'm not going to like walk in.
Can I hold their legs?
And can I see anything underwater?
You're underwater.
Well, yeah, I would open my eyes. Can I see anything under the water?
Yes, you're underwater.
Oh, it's
Can I see the
normal.
barrels?
No. You can see what looks to be the surface above you, though.
What? Above me?
Yes. Like, you're looking into the water, and it's almost as if you're... I don't want to say orientation, but that's...
That is the correct word. The orientation
will
is
pull
how
my
you're
head out.
positioned.
Yeah.
And say something very strange is going on. It flips you around or something.
Right.
I'm not really sure. Is my head
Okay.
dry when I come back out?
Yeah, you're dry.
Yeah, My hair should be wet and stuff, but as you can see, it is not. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so do we go in, or are we just gonna stand here, or should we go back?
We gotta stop the
You have
barrel thing.
2 choices as far as you know. Well, the barrel thing you can't even seem to interact with.
Yeah.
If Brody went in this water, maybe he thought he could swim across it and fell in. I'm very confused here.
So you can either go into the water, you can
Go
head-
back the way we came. What are we doing?
I kind of want to see what's going on with the water.
I kind of want to see as well,
It's just
but at the
real
same
waves.
time, at the very least, so we can ask on the other side if Brody's there.
Okay.
That's our two. That's my vote. What's
Yeah.
yours?
Let's go.
Woo,
So
water.
let's tie off a rope on this side, so in case we need to like pull ourselves back, because it flips you around. I'm not sure how to describe it. It's like I was looking down, but up at the surface of another pond.
Weird.
Here, I'll take out my rope and tie it on. Is there something solid I can tie it on?
There are some of the barrels that are not in the water that are around the water that are here, but other than that, the area itself is there's a lot of dirt. There's some wood like that's holding everything up, like you know the way that in mines there's the wood across the
Support
ceiling
beams.
and outside the support beams. You could try, but that would involve like digging into the wall a bit.
Any rocks?
Are the barrels
most of the
heavy?
rocks are pretty small. The barrels, if you're going to go and try to pick one up,
I mean, I don't want to pick it up. I just want to like push on it.
it's not easy to push.
You did say they were metal barrels, so that
They're
that
metal
should.
barrels.
Does it seem heavier than a human being would be?
Mainly just, is it heavy
You'd have
enough?
to try picking it up.
I'll try picking it up.
Okay, roll athletics or strength.
Athletics. That is going to be 12 plus 5, 17. Right? No. Yeah, 17.
17? Yeah. You start to get it to wobble, but it takes a lot of your strength to get it to wobble.
I think this should be heavy enough.
Okay.
All right. Can I help tie knots so that we can jump in this pool? This totally normal, totally.
Whoever's tying the knot, make the survival check with advantage, because I know you're going to give someone aid.
Yep, I will aid someone.
Oh, you'll aid. Yeah, because I have a higher survival.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do the check. It's a 10 in total.
Even with the advantage?
So it was a 5 and a plus and a 1.
Wow.
Did you want to add a die to that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
That is a 6. Okay, thank God. So it's a 16.
Okay. It seems pretty secure.
I
Yeah.
don't trust these dice anymore. You've been too good to
Awesome,
me.
let's go.
Okay.
You're heading down into the water?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll each go into that pool.
All right. And I guess we'll end it there because it's 3 hours and 45 minutes. So we're going to have to come back, keep these counters active, and we will come back another time and get this done.
Maybe there's
We'll
someone
have
on the other side.
We'll have to schedule when we can do these again. It should be before Halloween, I'm hoping, because either we're either gonna do a live one, which I would hope we would do, but we could also just pre-record it if we really need to. But I want to try to get it done before Halloween and before we forget what we were doing.
But
Production meeting
if we pre-record,
time.
how can Rose come and?
That's right. Kill us.
Yeah.
I mean, the numbers are all there. The numbers are not going anywhere.
No, I mean add more.
Oh,
we
yeah, that's
pre-record.
true.
But we'll figure that out.
Anyways,
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's 7.
That's right, at 7 Central, 8 Eastern, Um,
9
5
Mackie time?
Pacific?
No, 6 Mackie time.
I thought it was 5. 5 or 6 Pacific, unclear. We'll see you tomorrow at a time.
Yeah, tomorrow.
At a time.
Until then.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for trying to murder us, I guess.
5
Yeah,
Pacific.
thank you,
Okay,
I
it was
guess.
5. They're 2 hours behind us. 6 is mountain time. That's right.
Yeah.
So next time we'll catch you on the flip side.
Oh my god.
God.
I'm destroying your. I'm muting you every time when we end. I gotta remember to do that. We'll see you.
33 creatures attack you immediately.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Stephanie with the F and a Y is immediately dead. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.